in this bitch, goddamn me. Start this stream over. I can come up in this. Oh, I said we got YG Night up in this motherfucker, man. My bad. We on the trivia tournament today. We supposed to do this on Tuesday, but it was 4th of July week and stuff like that. So we went on ahead and moved it to today. So it's about to go down. Goddamn me. What you got going on over there, bro?
Oh man, I'm just chilling, relaxing and relaxing. YG Night, La La D, what's good, sis?
Goddamn me. That's the lovely Lala D, the woman of the hour, too sweet to be sour. Vamos campeona, goddamn. Off kilter, salute. What's going down with you, man?
Blue
The
fam.
LJ fight. I'm gonna put y'all on teams as y'all come through this motherfucker, man. I'm gonna put out kilter. He on team one. The LJ fight, he on team two. What's up with you? I'm gonna move this over, son. Yeah, it's going down, man. I'm gonna put y'all on teams. The way we do it, we split y'all into teams, and then whoever answer the most questions on the winning team, that's who win the MVP of the team. You know what I'm saying? And they'll win top prize $50. Second place will be 25 for the whoever got the most points on the losing team. So I'm gonna put all kilter. Oh, okay, and then LJ Fighter, I got you on team two. Get that shit down. LJ Fighter said that's what's up. All right, so we got our first two contestants, team one and team two. Wait for some more people to come up in there, you know what I'm saying? And then we'll put them on teams and shit. Get started with this goddamn. We got plenty of questions for y'all too, man. We got a bunch of goddamn questions. I ain't gonna tell you how many we got, but we got a bunch of questions, so we about to get it in this motherfucker. And I got general boxing history type questions. Bro, he got more up to date questions, more modern fighting questions. You know what I'm saying? So we try to have a good little balance for you. And I got a lot of well, not a lot, but I got I got easy questions, I got intermediate questions, I got hard questions, I got all kind of shit, man. We got a assortment of questions, goddamn me. So it's about to go down, man. Appreciate y'all coming through for sure. What's been going on in the fighting world, bro? We talk about a little boxing until the people come up in this motherfucker.
Wonder why I can't share this post.
Can you hear me? You there, bro?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, okay. I was trying to share this post.
Oh, all right, that's what's up.
Peace, peace. What's up with it?
Peace to the king. What's up with you, bro?
Slow motion like a motherfucker.
Already, we just about to put it down on this whole ass tournament, man. You know what I'm saying? What's going down with you?
Oh man, slow motion, man. I'm trying to rest up, recover, man. Came on here to top it over, y'all. Peace to the chat, La D. I see you out there.
Already, Marcus Johnson. What's up, bro? I'm gonna put you on team one, Marcus Johnson. About to do this trivia tournament tonight. And y'all let me know if my Wi-Fi and shit start messing up too, man. I appreciate that shit.
Marcus Johnson in the building. Salute, fam. All right.
My shit get the chopping up, going in and out and all that. I go back and listen to the stream. That shit be having me mad as a motherfucker. Square business.
Make sure I share it out here. Get as many other people in here as we can.
Yeah. The LJ Fighter say H-Town always in the building already.
Talk.
Goddamn me. Texas then became a hot state for boxing around this motherfucker. I can't wait till Maurice Hooker fight against that Ramirez, boy, Jose Ramirez, man. That shit going down. Goddamn. And Earl Spence versus Sean Porter. Yo, we doing our thing up in Texas right now, man. For sure.
Hey man, Texas boxing on fire, man. Texas boxing on fire, man. Like Q said, Texas got the most ranked fighters on Team USA. See, we got some of the biggest champions in the game right now, man. Yeah, man, Texas on fire like a mother. We got a lot of up and coming prospects and shit coming out of Texas too, man. People starting to get Texas their respect, man. Hopefully we can get some motherfuckers to come down here and start sparring that shit, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. Square business. Who you think the top fighter in Texas? Earl Spence?
Oh yeah, without a question, man.
I
Yeah,
think
Earl.
so. Yeah, I think so too, man. But I ain't gonna lie, man. I love watching that motherfucker, Maurice Hooker, though, man. It's just something about his fights, man. It gets me into it. You know what I'm saying? He be in some motherfucking wars. El Fenici up in this bitch. What's going down, bro?
What's good with it, bro?
I'm gonna put your ghost smelling ass on team too, El. Shit, we might go on here and just get it started, man. Fuck it. People come up in this hole, they come in when they come in. Y'all let me know if y'all want to go on here and get it started, man. And we still got off kill to the LJ fighter, Marcus Johnson, and El Fenici go smelling ass up in there. We'll go ahead and get this bitch cracking. Goddamn, I mean, they'll catch up as they come in. El Fenici say team 2 it is. That's what's up. Y'all
And we
let me know
got
what y'all want to
cool.
do.
My bad.
No, go ahead, bro.
Now I was gonna say we got Cool Boy Steph. He got a fight down here coming up. Him and Omar Figueroa fighting on the same card.
Cool boy Steph fight against who? He fight against who?
Omar Figueroa, he gonna fight, and Cool Boy Steph. We did an interview with him on Rough House channel.
Yeah, I
Mark,
remember that shit.
yeah, he fight down here. I think he got the IBO championship.
Yep, he's got it too.
Benedict Emmanuel, what's going down with you, bro? I'm gonna put you on team 1, Benedict Emmanuel.
Salute, fam.
You say we got 10 people up in this motherfucker. I mean, y'all get on in the tournament, man. Quit being scared. Goddamn phantoms of the chat and shit, man.
I see 12 now. 11. Somebody ducked off.
Damn, you know they get to ducking that smoke in them trivia tournaments and shit, man. They might as well go and jump up in this motherfucker before them hard hitters come up in there. You know what I'm saying? This their best chance.
We trying to get the teams situated. You know what I'm saying? So we can get it started.
We got 5 people on the team right now. Team 1, I got Off Kilter, Marcus Johnson, and Benedict Emmanuel. Team 2, I got the LJ Fighter and El Fenici, and I can't do the LJ Fighter leaving them alone on the island with El Fenici. Goddamn me. So I need them to have some help. El Fenici, I'm always ducking that fade. We already know. You ain't got to tell us. Hey, I ain't got no super hard questions. You know what I'm saying? It's very doable. I'll put it to you like this: all the questions that I got, I know the answers to the most. You know, I'm gonna say about 95%. Like just off the top of my head, I know the answer to the most. So it's doable. You know what I'm saying?
And all my questions is up to date too, y'all. So y'all gonna get some points, guaranteed.
Yeah, for sure. Let me know what y'all want to do, man. Y'all want to go ahead and get it started. Like I said, man, we'll put people on teams as they come through this motherfucker. First place, $50. Second place, 25. If you get the most questions right, you're guaranteed to get something. Whether you're on the winning team or you're on the losing team. Well, like I said, let me know what y'all want to do.
Unless y'all sharing the video, get some more people in here. He said, "Well, good for us, goat smelling ass."
Yeah. You sound like I'm getting some feedback that we have. I'm gonna take these hoes. Yeah, for me to say, let's get it. All right, hold on real quick. All right, you said let's get it. Fuck it. We go ahead and get it cracking. You want to go ahead and get it started, bro?
Yeah, I'll go first. All right, this boxer is a super middleweight that goes by the alias Superb. He resides in Hatfield, UK. Here we go, right here. He resides in Hatfield, UK. He also threw a piece of chicken at the wrong champion and ran for his life. Who is it?
Billy Joe Saunders.
Hey, type it in the Western name.
Yeah, you got. Yeah, you go. Yeah, you up here on the panel too, so you got an advantage, bro. So you just got to go in the chat.
Yeah, just type it into the chat. You got it.
Lil Feezy just came up in this motherfucker. What's up? I'm gonna give it to Lil Feezy.
Yeah, that was Billy Joe Saunders, y'all. Question was: this boxer is a super middleweight that goes by the alias Superb. He resides in Hatfield, UK. He also threw a piece of chicken at the wrong champion and ran for his life. Who is it? That would be Billy Joe Saunders. Yes, you were saying just step in the field. What's good with it, fam?
All right. I put Lil Feezy on team 2. I put Topcast on team 1. Got Sir Hussein on team 2. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna give that first question to Little Feezy because he came in. He was in the chat. Talkcast had an advantage because we on the panel and shit. So hold on, Little Feezy. I'm gonna get up to him. So that's 1 point for team 2. All right, we're gonna get our shit together, man. All right, my first question: who is the first ever black welterweight champion? I got some history type questions. Once again, who is the first ever black welterweight champion? And as people come in, I'm just gonna put them on teams and shit, man, to keep it flowing. You know what I'm saying? And this is the way we do it all the time. So if somebody come in with a right answer, I'm just gonna put them on the team. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how we just been doing it. But once again, who is the first ever black welterweight champion?
Little Feezy, salute, man.
I ain't think this would be too hard of a question. Once again, who is the first ever black welterweight champion?
We'll take a Theo, fifth, uncle.
Well, they probably don't want to plead the fifth in the tournament. I'm go ahead and take your ass to Google and come on back with the right answer. Once again, who is the first ever black welterweight champion? El Finidi say Joe Gans. That's a good guess. That's a great guess, but no, sir, that's not the right answer. Y'all shoot some guesses out there or something. Once again, who is the first ever black welterweight champion? Double G, salute. I'm gonna put you on team 1, Double G. Salute. Little Feezy say, I don't know who Andrew is. Hey, let me get the last name at least, though. Don't just answer with the first name. Give me the last name. Once again, who is the first ever black welterweight champion? I've been talking about this fighter a little bit lately. Off kill the time, Andrew Jephthah. I don't know who the hell that is. Where y'all getting that from? I don't know who that is, and absolutely not the first ever black welterweight champion. The LJ fighter say can't say.
And you can go to Google if you quick enough.
I say going to Google and getting that Jephthah. But this can't be the first welterweight champion. Because the fighter that I'm thinking about, this is the second black champion, period. There was
Denise Ford and
film too. That'll be Barbados Joe Walcott. That's the answer. So Denise Ward, that's 2 points for team 2.
Good one, sis. All right. This light heavyweight holds a record of 16 wins, 0 losses, and 11 knockouts. Hailing out of St. Petersburg, Russia, his last 2 opponents was Joe Smith Jr. and John Pascal, both in the same way. Who is he, and how does it end? This light heavyweight holds a record of 16-0 with 11 knockouts. Hailing out of St. Petersburg, Russia, his last 2 opponents was Joe Smith Jr. and John Pascal, both ending in the same way. Who is he, and how does it end? Oh, I see LJ Fighter. How does it end, though, LJ?
You got the first part.
Got that first part. What was the results?
He said TKO. That's right.
Nope.
Well, he got the first part. So what if he get the first part and somebody get the second part?
I already see it. I don't know.
We're gonna just give it to LJ Fighter, man, because he had the first part, bro.
Oh, I bet.
So that's another one for team 2. We giving that to LJ Fighter.
Mark Wonderlich in the building. Salute, fam.
Mark Wonderlich, what's going down with you?
It ended in the unanimous decision, and it was Dimitri Bivol. Yep.
All right. So that's 3 points for team 2 and 0 points for team 1. Okay, next question. Who is boxing's first ever 3-weight division champion? Once again, who is boxing's first ever 3-weight division champion? I know this one ain't that goddamn hard. Once again, who is boxing's first ever 3-weight division champion? This should be a race to the goddamn keys. The feet talking all shit. I don't know this shit. It's all good, bro. My one said my son had a baby girl this morning. That's what's up.
Oh man, congratulations.
Salute to Joseph Brown. I'm gonna put you on team 2.
Joseph Brown, the building. Salute, man.
LJ Fighter gave a guess, Henry Armstrong. That's a good guess, but that ain't the correct answer though. Denise Ward talking about Henry Armstrong. I'm not talking about holding belts in 3 weight classes at the same time. I'm talking about the first ever 3-weight division champion. He won a belt in 1 weight class, another weight class, and another weight class. You know what I'm saying? Can't give you too much of a hint because that'll make it too easy. Yo, congratulations to Mark Wonderly, goddamn me. New granddaddy. That's what's up. I don't see it. Mark Wonderly talking about he pleads the 5th. Man, y'all can't be pleading the 5th on this kind of stuff, man. Who is boxing's first ever 3-weight division champion? We gotta know this kind of stuff, y'all. Goddamn me. That's why the old school is gonna be saying we don't know shit about boxing. Once again, who is boxing's first ever 3-weight division champion? All right, Lil Feezy gave me that. I'm gonna give it to Lil Feezy, but goddamn, bro, you gotta spell it out for me next time, man.
Bob Fitzsimmons.
That's who it is. I'm gonna give it to Lil Feezy though. So that's Bob Fitzsimmons. That's 2 points for Lil Feezy. That's 4 points for Team 2. So it's 4-0, Team 2.
All right. This fighter is a Florida native and former WBA welterweight champ with a record of 32-5 with 24 knockouts. With his last loss by Sean Porter ending in a TKO in 2017. Who is he? This fighter is a Florida native and a former WBA welterweight champion with a record of 32-5 with 24 knockouts. With his last loss coming by Sean Porter by way of TKO in 2017. Who is he?
Top Cat say Andre Berto.
Yep, Top Cat got it. Andre Berto.
1 point for Top Cat. That's 1 point for Team 1. It's 4-1, Team 2. Next question. At 5'7", 175 pounds, who's the smallest heavyweight champion in history? Once again, at 5'7", 175 pounds, who's the smallest heavyweight champion in history? And some of y'all answering questions late, so make sure that y'all got the stream up to date, like, you know what I'm saying? Once again, at 5'7", 175 pounds, who's the smallest heavyweight champion in history? I definitely do not see it. Top Cat say Roy Jones. That was a pretty good, decent guess, I guess. You know Roy Jones ain't no 5'7", though. LJ Fighter, your Top Cat got El Fenici talking about Archie Moore. That's a pretty good guess, too, but he wasn't that small either. IWG got it. That'll be another point for Team 1. That's Tommy Burns. Absolutely, Tommy Burns. And we already, I might be saying too much. I might got a question based on it. But Tommy Burns was a very underrated fighter. He had a hell of a right hand. And that motherfucker was actually a bad man, man.
All right. All right, this fighter is a former IBF welterweight champion from St. Louis, Missouri, with a record of 27-6-1. The only draw is with Victor Ortiz, but has a record of 4-2 in world title fights. Who is he? Yes, Top Cat's got it all rip.
Devin Alexander, goddamn. Oh, this nigga on the panel though, because we can hear the shit before these other people, bro. You got to get out the panel, Top Cat. For real, that nigga got to get his ass off the panel.
Yeah, he can hear it clear.
Shit before everybody, bro. All right, he gone now. Yeah, you got that Devin Alexander. So that's 3 points for Team 1 to 4 points for Team 2. So 3-4, Team 2.
Top Cat on this shiznit. This shit, bro.
All right, next question. Who is the only fighter to retire from boxing having never lost a fight, amateur or pro? Top Cat down there laughing at this shit. All right, once again, Who is the only fighter to retire having never lost a fight, amateur or pro? LJ say he is a little ahead. Yeah. We had to go ahead and tighten up. Top Cat talking about Rocky Marciano. Cypher Supreme, I'm gonna put you on team 1. It ain't Andre Ward though. We got him on team 1. He say Andre Ward. That's a good guess, I suppose. But once again, who is the only fighter to retire, never having lost a fight, amateur or pro? Andre Ward, he ain't lost since he was 12, but he lost when he was 12 years old though. Once again, who is the only fighter to retire from boxing, having never lost a fight, amateur or pro? It is not Rocky Marciano or Joe Calzaghe. Those are pretty good guesses though. I give y'all a hint. Y'all thinking too big right now. Y'all gotta get small. Y'all too big. Once again, who is the only fighter to retire from boxing, having never lost a fight, amateur or pro? I actually never seen the motherfucker fight, but from what they were saying when I was reading, he was a pretty bad motherfucker. I guess obviously, he ain't never lost a fight, amateur or pro. Goddamn, where the Google Warriors at, man? You know, the Rough House was here. He would have been them when he got the answer to this shit. Once again, who is the only fighter to retire, having never lost a fight, amateur or pro? Water real quick. Harry Simon. I don't know who Harry Simon is actually, but appreciate the guess though. I don't know who that is. Excuse me. Okay, Sean Icon, I'm gonna put you on team 2. It ain't Gene Tunney though. It is not Gene Tunney. Gene Tunney lost as a professional to Harry Graham. So it ain't gonna be Gene Tunney. Gregory Wide, the OG up in this motherfucker. Appreciate that super chat. Say greetings, brothers and sisters. Troll Hunter on deck. Hashtag LDBC. Hashtag cut the check. Goddamn.
Dang me. Salute, big bro. Appreciate you.
Put you on team 2, OG. I mean on team 1. My bad. Put you on team 1. Top Cat say Lord Christie. I don't know who that is either. Goddamn. No, it is not. Like I said, y'all got to start thinking about the smaller weight classes. That's where you will find this fighter. Once again, who is the only fighter to retire from boxing, having never lost a fight, amateur or pro? And think about these smaller weight classes. Top Cat talking about goddamn Google. That's what Google said. Christie. All right, the LJ fighter got it. That would be Ricardo Lopez. Absolutely. And what team he on? The LJ fighter. He on team 2. So that is 5-3, team 2. That's Ricardo Lopez.
All right. This fighter has a 28-2 record. Been stopped twice. Once by Willie Nelson, but is now the top super welterweight with his last win. Born and raised in Detroit, who is he? This fighter has a 28-2 record. He's been stopped twice. Once by Willie Nelson, but is now the top super welterweight with his last win. Born and raised in Detroit, who is he? Oh, I see Neutral Natural got it first. That'd be Tony Harrison.
I'm putting him on team 2. So that's 6-3, team 2. That's a strong player too.
I see all y'all Neutral Natural, Gregory Wyatt, LT, John Icon, Denise, Legendary. Everybody got that.
All right, next question. What fighter did historian Burt Sugar say invented the 1-2? Once again, what fighter did historian Burt Sugar say invented the 1-2? So y'all don't get mad at me, get mad at Burt Sugar, goddamn. Once again, what fighter did boxing historian Burt Sugar say invented the 1-2? The good old 1-2. Y'all shoot some guesses out there. Don't be scared. The LJ fighter say Jack Dempsey. No, sir. But appreciate the guess. Goddamn, keep going. What fighter did historian Burt Sugar say invented the good old 1-2? Shoot some guesses out there. Sean Icon say Trey with them goddamn hard ass questions. Nah, bro. But you know what? These is questions that we done talked about on the corner. You know what I'm saying? Neutral Natural say Willie Pep, no sir. Denise Ward say Sugar Ray Robinson, no ma'am. Cypher Supreme TV say Gene Tunney, no sir. No sir. Old school fighter. Old school like your pop's father, you know what I'm saying? What fighter did historian Burt Sugar say invented the good old 1-2? He's a bad motherfucker. Smaller fighter, not as small as Ricardo Lopez. I think Ricardo Lopez is finito, not as bad as Benito Lopez, but he's a small guy though. Never weighed too far outside of his weight class. And he fought bigger men too. You know, they back in them days they would fight bigger men and shit in boxing. He was one of them type of fighters. Once again, what fighter did historian Burt Sugar say invented the 1-2? Sean Icon, Ray Robinson. All right, Neutral Natural got it. That would be Joe Gaines. So Neutral Natural, he on team 2. So that's 7-3 for team 2. One for Neutral Natural. That would be Joe Gaines.
Good shit, man. All right. This fighter is a Nashville-born super middleweight that goes by the name of Hunter, if you know him. I'll just call him Candy because his hands are so sweet. With a record of 18-0 and champion, who is he? This fighter is a Nashville-born super middleweight that goes by the name of Hunter, if you know him. I'll just call him Candy because his hands are so sweet. With a record of 18-0 and champion, who is he? Oh shit, I already got it up there. Neutral Natural got that. He was the first one with it. That's Caleb Plant. I see you, legendary. Carter Jenkins, salute, sis.
All right, Gil Coles.
Everybody champion.
Gil Coles, I'm putting them on team 1. You say who got that Neutral Natural?
Yeah, Neutral Natural got it first. Everybody else right behind him. Champions first. Say, hey, champions, you from Nashville? Tennessee in the building.
Man, I done fucked up keeping the goddamn scope, man. Gil Cole said y'all can't use Google. It's cool using Google. I done fucked up on the goddamn scope, man. Are you over there keeping scope?
Nah, where you at? Where you was at with it?
I got it 8-3 for team 2, but I fucked up on the goddamn points for the individual people.
No, I know Neutral Natural got 2.
Neutral Natural, he got 2. I got the LJ Fighter got 1. Little Feezy got 2. Denise Wars got 1, and Neutral Natural got 2. And that equals 6 points. So I'm missing 2 points.
Top Cat got 1. 1 or 2. I think Top Cat got 2.
I got Top Cats with 2, and I got Double P with 1 on team 1 for 3 points.
What about champion? Lil Feezy got 1.
Lil Feezy on team 2, he got 2 points.
All right. Somebody else.
I'm missing 2 points. Cypher Supreme, appreciate that super chat, man.
Appreciate you, fam.
Damn, I ain't never did this shit keeping score in this motherfucker either.
What about the LJ Fighter? You got him down? He got some points.
Neutral Natural say he got Harrison, Gans, and Plant. That do sound right. So that's one of the points that I'm missing right there. Top Cat say he's supposed to have 4 points. How Top Cat's got 4 points? I remember him getting 2. I don't remember 4 though.
No, one of them he had more than 2 because but he was on the panel. He was hearing first, so we couldn't give him. We couldn't give him.
He still got them points though, and I just remember 2. I mean, I don't think I fucked up on team 1. I'm missing 1 point from team 2 though, because I got 7 points accounted for, and I'm missing 1. Damn, man, that shit done ran me kind of hot, man. I'm pissed off at myself for that shit.
Somebody help us out in the chat if y'all was keeping up. Was it Shauna Ike? No, you said somebody came in and didn't have it. Oh, Gigi. How many points you got down for Gigi? I know he got like 2 or 3 points.
No, I got one for Gigi, and he on team 1.
Oh no, he got more than one though. Oh, he said he got one by himself. He just said he got one.
Yeah, he said he got one. Okay, neutral natural. We got 3 points for neutral natural, so I got him. Talkcat said he's supposed to have 4. He said I only got 2, but I was on the panel to beat neutral natural on the plant. So he said he beat neutral natural on the Cato plant question. I didn't see that though, bro. I saw neutral natural with that Cato plant shit.
Yeah, me too. It's still here.
My bad, y'all, man. We just trying to keep the score on point so we don't cheat a motherfucker.
Yeah, he right.
Huh?
He right. Neutral natural right before Top Cat.
Yeah, I see that shit. All right, I see that. CSM HBJ dog, what's going down, bro? Put you on team 2.
Salute, fam. Oh, you caught up? You got it?
No. I need that last point. Fuck, man.
What about Marquise Johnson? You get any points, fam? It's somebody that was here.
I'm missing one for the on team 2. One question.
YG Knight, salute, fam.
All right, man. We might have to just go with it, y'all, man. I apologize for that.
Was it off kilter?
I ain't got no. He on team 1. I ain't got no point for off kilter yet.
All right.
All right, Top Cat talking about check the hangout, bro. If you took a screenshot, we can't do nothing but go off of what we see on our screen, bro.
Oh, yeah.
All right, man. We just going to go ahead and go with it, man. I apologize. Somebody lost their point. Shit, if you got a point, speak up or forever hold your peace. And ain't nobody said nothing, so we're going to go and go with it. All right, who was it on, bro? It was on me or you?
Man, that shit, that's on you. That shit way different on Top Cats. They got neutral natural like 3rd. He 4th, 1st on ours.
Okay, I think I did that Joe Gans question last, right?
I just did the plant.
All right, I'm going to go. Next question. Fighters Sim Tompkins and Peter Martin both fought under what alias to honor what great heavyweight pioneer? Once again, fighters Sim Tompkins and Peter Martin both fought under what alias to honor what great heavyweight pioneer?
Okay, y'all got it, Top Cat. Y'all got the points though. I just saw it. It's mixed up different on your screen than it is ours.
All right, neutral natural say McVeigh. Now that's a good guess though. Once again, fighters Sim Tompkins and Peter Martin both fought under what alias to honor a great heavyweight pioneer? Neutral natural say Johnson. No sir. Once again, fighters Sim Tompkins and Peter Martin both fought under what alias to honor a great heavyweight pioneer? This might be kind of tough, but you got to understand, when I ask these questions, I was planning on having some historians in here too. You know what I'm saying? They ducking that fade right now, so that shit on y'all. Once again, fighters Sim Tompkins and Peter Martin both fought under what alias to honor a great heavyweight pioneer? This one might be kind of tough though. This one of the questions that I wouldn't have got right off the top. But I see Smoking Joe. All right, the LJ fighter got it. So that's another point for the LJ fighter. And you know what? I'm just gonna, since I ain't got that other point accounted for, I'm just gonna go ahead and just sum it up right here. So I got 2, 4, then I got 8. So I'm just gonna leave it at 8 points because it's a point out there that's unaccounted for. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna leave it like that. So it's 8-3 for team 2. And that's 2 points for the LJ fighter. That'll be Peter Jackson.
All right. All right, this fighter is a southpaw that lives in Houston by way of Louisiana with a record of 24-0 with 20 knockouts and just got his first world title this year with his nickname meaning werewolf in French. Who is he and what title he holds? And what title? I see LJ Fighter, CSM J Dog, and Regas, and Denise. Top Cat, I mean Denise. Oh, Carter Jenkins got it. Pro grades, and that'll be the WBA.
I'm gonna put on team 1.
The world title is the WBA. He picked up. He owns the WBC Diamond also. Good job, Carter Jenkins. Good job, everybody. I see all y'all with it.
So that's 8-4, team 2, and that's a point for Carter Jenkins. I'm gonna stay on this score now, y'all. I am not fucking up. I've been smoking that gas and shit, but I'm on it now. All right, next question. Who invented Cuba's Escuela de Boxeo, the Cuban boxing school? Once again, who invented Cuba's Escuela de Boxeo? And this is a question we done asked on the corner before, man, so I ain't ambushing y'all. But once again, who invented Cuba's Escuela de Boxeo, the Cuban boxing school? I already know if El Chapo was down there, he'd be done jumped all over that question. If y'all answering the questions late, man, make sure that you got the stream on point, man. You know what I'm saying? Where it's live. Okay, I'm seeing Pedro Diaz. No, sir, no, ma'am. Denise Ward say Pedro Diaz. No, ma'am, it is not Pedro Diaz. Once again, who invented Cuba's boxing school? Escuela de Boxeo. Damn, I wish I could throw a little hint out there. I can't throw out no hint that ain't gonna just give it away. The initials or something like that. All right, legendary top cat say Rafael Trejo. Neutral natural say a Russian guy. He was Russian. I'll let you get that. He saw it anyway. Moody Treyweather, what's going down, bro? Say what's up, people that's showing love already.
In the building, salute, fam.
Yeah, what's going down with you? Once again, who invented Cuba's Escuela de Boxeo?
El Baba Negro.
I don't even know what that shit mean. What that mean?
The black bottle.
Oh, duh.
That what you meant, the Baba?
All right, Denise Ward's got it. That's Andre Vanico. Denise Ward is on team 2, so that's 2 points for her. That'll be 9-4 for team 2. 9-4, team 2.
Good job, sis.
And I see Carla Jenkins got it too.
All right. This fighter was IBF's super welterweight champion in 2013, but lost it 7 months later to Carlos Molina, with his last fight ending in a 3-round destruction by hammer, and his first KO loss with a 29-11 record. Who is he? This fighter was IBF super welterweight champion in 2013, but lost it 7 months later to Carlos Molina, with his last fight ending in a 3-round destruction by a hammer, and his first KO loss with a 29-11 record. Who is he?
Denise Ward say K9 Bundridge.
Nope.
Neutral Natural came back with the same thing. It is not K9.
Oh, Carter Jenkins with it. That would be Ish Smith.
Ishay Smith. So
Ishay Smith.
That's 2 points for Carter Jenkins. That's 5 points for team 1. So it is 9-5 in favor of team 2. Okay, next question. Who holds the record for the most fights in one calendar year? He had 37 fights. He went 34-3. And who holds the record for the most fights in one calendar year, going 34-3? Yeah, 34-3. I'm tripping. God damn, hey man, y'all don't mix that wedding cake with that sour OG. That should have had your brain dead like Jane Brady in this motherfucker. Top Cat say Sugar Ray. That's a good guess. Sugar Ray had a bunch of fights. The motherfucker went on that European boxing tour and had 5 fights in 29 days. That would be 1 fight every 5.8 days. But that ain't the right answer though. Who holds the record for the most fights in one calendar year, going 34-3? Don Dada, salute. What's going down? I'm gonna put you on team 2, Don Dada.
Salute, fam.
Carla Jenkins say John Tate. No, ma'am. That is not John Tate. You got to go back a little further. CSM HBJ dog says, shit, that's exactly what I'm about to do. Don't mix it, bro. Don't mix it. I ain't talking about sour diesel. I'm talking about that sour OG, though. They say that shit supposed to be like the perfect hybrid. That shit perfect for knocking on. Yeah, Double G said Reggie Strickland. That's the most losing fighter in history. Reggie Strickland got like 276 losses or something like that. I think he was like 32 and 276 and like 14 draws or some shit. But he got the most losses in history. That ain't who I'm talking about. Well, I guess that is a good guess, huh? Since he had so many fights. But that ain't him though. Once again, who holds the record for the most fights in one calendar year, going 34-3? You know Reggie Strickland ain't going 34-3. That motherfucker going shit. That motherfucker had 276 losses. Cypher Supreme said Julio Cesar Chavez, no sir. That's a guess though. CSM HBJ dog said, hell, I'm on Skywalking Girl Scouts #4 right now. Huh?
He flying.
Yeah, that motherfucker on Mars, man. I'll meet you there, bro. The LJ fighter laughing. Once again, hold on, where was I at? Who holds the record for the most fights in one calendar year, going 34-3? Off kill to say Marvin Hagler. Neutral Natural said Ted Kid Lewis. No, sir. Now one of them fighters. This is a question we'd asked on our channel a whole bunch of times, too. You know what I'm saying? We try to have that repetition for us recall so we can remember all this shit. But nah, that is not the answer, though. Once again, who holds the record for the most fights in one calendar year, going 34-3? CSM HBJ dog said, didn't Kell Brook fight a dude with 200 plus losses? He fought against Peter Buckley, and at the time, Peter Buckley had 189 losses. But Peter Buckley, my bad, he went well over 200 losses though. That motherfucker, I think he retired with like 300 fights right on the dot, and over 200 losses, like 250 losses or some shit. Okay, I don't see it. Legendary Top Cash Rocky Randall. No, sir. I thought this was going to be a pretty easy question, actually. This was in the easy category. Who holds the record for the most fights in one calendar year? He went 34-3. That motherfucker had 37 fights in 1 year. Okay, Neutral Natural say Grimm. I don't even know who Grimm is, bro. Who the fuck is Grimm? I say he I guess I can say he kind of trying to get in the ballpark a little bit though. Y'all go to Google or something, man. God damn, this is not a hard question.
Harry Greb, you thinking probably?
Yeah, bro, but he got to say the answer though.
No, I'm talking about the Grim.
Yeah, I don't know what he mean by Grimm.
Oh,
Off kilter say James Toney. No, sir. Once again, who holds the record for the most fights in one calendar year? He went 34-3 in the fights. He's one of the greatest fighters of all time. Boxing historians like Scrapbook and different people got the motherfucker ranked like #2 all time. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the greatest. Emmanuel Augustus, no sir. He went like
master.
yeah, the drunken master. Scrapbook got the motherfucker rated #2 of all time, man. The homie Scrapbook. Y'all know, the historian. Floyd Patterson, Joe Lewis. I don't even know. Oh, I'm tripping. When I saw that Lewis spelled like that, that threw me off. But no, it is not the Brown Bomber. Like I said, he one of the greatest fighters of all time, man. He done been in there with all kind of motherfuckers. For real. He fought against Sam Langford. That motherfucker fought against Gene Tunney. He fought against Gene Tunney like 5 times. The motherfucker fought against goddamn, who is the boxing deacon? I can't even remember his name right now for some reason. Man, he was a badass middleweight. This a badass dude, man. Marlo tried to give y'all the answer a few minutes ago, but I got one of y'all say the shit. I don't know who Grimm is. So give a motherfucker answer off a green. But Marlo just tried to give y'all the answer. I ain't gonna lie, man. This is not the question that I thought we were gonna be spending all day on. Square business.
Y'all definitely should get it now.
Yeah, Marlo just tried to give y'all the answer. Once again, who holds Christian Lake? Come on, man. Christian Lake, motherfucker, he another one of them dudes that got a bunch of losses over there in the UK though. So that's why he said that shit. He talking about Reggie Strickland and Peter Buckley and all them motherfuckers. Jack
I was laughing as you said, "Come on, man."
Double G Jack Dempsey, no sir. Come on, y'all. This one,
Give him a hint.
his initials are HG. His initials are HG. I should have said that a long time ago. Fuck it. All right, Neutral Natural got it. God damn, they done threw me out. Hold on, what I'm supposed? Hold on, real quick. Okay, Neutral Natural. That'll be Harry Greb. What team is this motherfucker on? That's 4 points for Neutral Natural. That make 10 points for Team 2. So the score is 10-5, Team 2. There we go.
Come on, Team 1. All right, this fighter lost by split decision in his first world title fight, and the only draw on his record is to Eslandri Lara. His alias is Nightmare, and his record is 36-4-1. Who is he? This fighter lost by split decision in his first world title fight, and the only draw on his record is to Eslandri Lara. His alias is Nightmare, and his record is 36-4-1. Who is he?
Neutral Natural say Vanez Martin.
That's exactly who it is.
That'll be 5 points for Neutral Natural. That's my man Gaines PP. So that makes 11 points for Team 2 to 5 points for Team 1. I see y'all pulling up the rear with the Vanez Martin. Okay, goddamn. If this last question was hard, I don't know what this one about to be. But check this out. What fighter knocked out Harry Greb at the club after their 1925 bout? That motherfucker lost to Harry Greb. Then he saw him at the club and he knocked Harry Greb ass out because he said Harry Greb was cheating when they fought. For real. Again, what fighter knocked out Harry Greb at the club after their 1925 bout? Trying to think of some hints I can shoot out there that ain't gonna be too easy. Once again, what fighter knocked out Harry Greb at the club after the 1925 bout, and his initials are MW? I'm gonna go ahead and just shoot it out there. I think he went by the English Bulldog. Fuck it. We ain't gonna take 20 minutes on this question. What fighter knocked out Harry Greb at the club after the 1925 bout, and his initials are MW? They called him like the English Bulldog or some shit like that. Don't hold me to that, but I know it's something like that. Neutral Natural got another one. That'll be Mickey Walker. So that's 6 points for Neutral Natural. That makes 12 points for Team 2. 12-5, Team 2.
With a quick one. All right. This fighter is a former world champion at welterweight and a dog in the ring with a 39-7 record, only being stopped 2 times by Thurman and Edwin Cassiani, but just gave Samuel Vargas his 5th loss. Born in Brooklyn, who is he? This fighter is a former world champion at welterweight and a dog in the ring with a 39-7 record, only being stopped 2 times by Thurman and Edwin Cassiani, but just gave Samuel Vargas his 5th loss. Born in Brooklyn, who is he?
Carla Jenkins said Luis Collazo.
She got it. Drink more water. Appreciate you, fam.
Appreciate that super chat.
Carla Jenkins got that. That'll be Luis Collazo.
So he just popping in to say what up. Appreciate that.
Appreciate you, fam.
That's 3 points for Carla Jenkins. That makes 6 points for Team 1. It is 6-12, Team 2. Okay, next question. Goddamn. How did Joe Gans perfect his anticipatory style of fighting? Because you know he could beat you to the spot and shit. And that sounds like it's hard, but once again, these are questions that we have had on the corner. You know what I'm saying? So, how did Joe Gans perfect his anticipatory style? And this might be like some folklore type shit. I don't know. I don't know if I believe this or not, but that's what they say. So once again, how did Joe Gans perfect his anticipatory style? Junior the Super Dog, salute. What's going down, man? I'm gonna put you on team one.
Salute, fam.
My man J Dog said by coming to the future and watching J Dog, goddamn. LJ Fighter said dancing. No, sir, not dancing. Once again, how did Joe Gans perfect his anticipatory style? Man, how can I give y'all a hint? Fuck. I know this might take a long time. It was like some Mr. Miyagi type shit. You know, I mean,
Wax
yeah,
on, wax off.
type shit. Not quite, but yeah. I saw Mr. Miyagi doing this shit on the movie. If I ain't CSMHBJ talking about drinking. The LJ Fighter talking about voodoo. These people crazy, man. How did Joe Gans perfect his anticipatory style? Carla Jenkins say meditation. Well, I appreciate y'all guessing. Man. Once again, how did Joe Gans perfect his anticipatory style? All right, J-Dog said Kung Fu. Dude, the Super Dog said fist fighting racist white boys. I said, no, man. God damn. All right, let me say this. If it was Kung Fu, you might see this person doing this with a pair of chopsticks if he a bad motherfucker. Like if he was a real bad motherfucker like a Bruce Lee, you can give him a pair of chopsticks and he can do this shit. Top Cat say yoga. Once again, if you a kung fu master and I give you a pair of chopsticks and you a bad motherfucker like a Bruce Lee, you might be able to do this. But he didn't do it with chopsticks. He just did it with his hands. Catching flies. Yasser Hussein got it. Where Yasser Hussein? What team he on? He on team 2. So that's 1 for Yasser Hussein. So that's 13 for team 2. So it's 13-6 team 2. Y'all see y'all killed the catching flies. Yeah, there we go.
All right. This Kansas-born former WBC welterweight champ is a southpaw that will play dirty if he has to, which led to him getting his jaw broke by his Josecito Lopez. He has a record of 32-6-3 and schooled by Ron Lyle at the age of 16. Who is he? Oh shit. Neutral Natural already with it. Off the rip. That'll be Ortiz Victor. Victor Ortiz.
That's 7 points for Neutral Natural. That make 14 points for team 2. So it's 14-6 in favor of team 2. Next question. What fighter won the welterweight title versus Matty Matthews in 1898 and then lost the welterweight title to James Rude Burns after dropping him 15 times in the fight? Brandon Robinson said, "Head button and salute. Welcome to the gym. Put you on team 2.
Salute, fam. Hey, fix your Wi-Fi, bro. It's going in and out right now. I don't think they heard the question.
I'm still going in and out.
No, you good. You clear.
What fighter won the welterweight title versus Matty Matthews in 1898 and then lost the welterweight title to James Rude Burns after dropping him 15 times in the fight? And let me know if y'all can hear me good if I need to reset my Wi-Fi in the chat. Once again, what fighter won the welterweight title versus Matty Matthews? All right, he said he can't hear. All right, let me reset my shit. Bitch ass Wi-Fi, man. Y'all give me a... All right, hopefully it clear up, man. What fighter won the welterweight title versus Matty Matthews in 1898 and then lost the welterweight title to James Rude Burns after dropping him 15 times in the fight. Neutral Natural say Eddie Connolly, no sir. Carla Jenkins say Tommy Ryan, no ma'am. He old school like that though. Well, of course, 1898, huh? But once again, what fighter won the welterweight title versus Matty Matthews in 1898 and then lost the welterweight title to Rude Ferns after dropping him 15 times in the fight? And the fighter that I'm talking about, he one of the dirtiest fighters of all time. If you read up on the dude, he was headbutting motherfuckers. He was elbowing people. He would actually bite people. You know what I'm saying? He got shot. He got shot by his wife's new husband. I can see him over there fucking with his wife and her family and her husband. Like, man, fuck this shit, and shot that motherfucker. Hey, Top Cats got it. That would be Mysterious Billy Smith. Top Cats on team one, so that's 3 for Top Cats. That makes 7 points for team one. The score is 14-7 in favor of team two. Absolutely. All right, it's on you, bro.
All right,
All right,
here.
Yeah, I can now.
Y'all hear?
Yeah, I can hear you now, bro.
Next question. All right, got it. All right, this champion is from Avenal, California, with a record of 24-0 with 16 knockouts. He became champion by beating Amir Iman and looking to unify soon with Robert Garcia as his trainer. Who is he?
Neutral Natural say
This champion is from
Ramirez.
Avenal, California, with a record of 24-0. Yep, Neutral Natural got it.
Okay, that's 8 points for Neutral Natural. That's 15 points for Team 2. The score is 15-7 in favor of Team 2. Salute the Rod X, the two-time champ was going down. I just put you on Team 1, champ. Okay, next question.
Salute.
Okay, who did John L. Sullivan? What'd you say, bro? All right, next question. Who did John L. Sullivan defeat to win the heavyweight title? Damn. I don't know why, bro, but hold on, man. Who did John L. Sullivan defeat to win the heavyweight title in 1882? Y'all know John L. Sullivan. He's the first lineal heavyweight champion in history. But who did he fight to win that shit? Damn, my shit keep going in and out. I appreciate that shit, man. I appreciate that. I just reset my Wi-Fi again, so hopefully that shit straighten up. But once again, who did John L. Sullivan defeat to win the heavyweight title in 1882? Okay, Neutral Natural
Chris
got it.
Brown in the building. Salute, fam.
That's 9 points for Neutral Natural. So that makes 16 points for Team 2. The score is 16-7 in favor of Team 2.
All right. BBC super middleweight title for less than a year before losing
on Team 2. All right, it's on you, bro.
Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you now. It might be my shit. I don't know.
All right. This is a trip. Can y'all hear me in the chat?
I can hear you.
All right. This former champion is from Flint, Michigan, and held the WBC super middleweight title for less than a year before losing it to Badu Jack. He has a record of 33-1-1 and back on top. Who is he? This former champion is from Flint, Michigan. Man, yep. He owned it. He owned it. That'll be Anthony Durrell.
All right, that's 10 points for Neutral Natural. That makes 17 points for Team 2. It is 17-7, Team 2. Okay, next question. What fighter was known as the Baltimore Negro? Once again, what fighter was known as the Baltimore Negro? This might be kind of tough. They don't know him by that name today, but that's what they used to call him though. Once again, what fighter was known as the Baltimore Negro? So think about a great fighter that fought out of Baltimore.
I think he's gonna end out. You is on mine.
All right, man. Fuck it. I'm about to go see what I can do to hold it down till I get back.
Trying to make sure this thing. We said mine too. Mic check. Y'all can hear me?
All right, I'm back, man. I don't know what the fuck. I ain't got shit going on. I ain't got.
All right, can you hear me?
Hey, y'all, let me know if y'all can hear me, man. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I can hear you, yeah. Can you hear me, bro?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, bro.
I don't think you can hear me. Oh,
I can hear you.
I said that like 5 times.
I keep saying I can hear you every single time you say it.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can hear you, bro. They say they can hear both of us. Who is
Well, it's
on?
going out on your end then.
But they saying they can hear me though. Mark
All
Wallace
right.
said you hear both.
I think it's on you.
All right, look.
J-Dog said reset mine.
I didn't. All right, I was already on my question. I don't see the answer. So look, what fighter was known as the Baltimore Negro? Yeah, my Wi-Fi normally don't be tripping like this here, man. Once again, what fighter was known as the Baltimore Negro? Y'all said Hussein said they can hear both of us. All right, that's what's up. Yeah, my shit be tripping. It don't really be tripping quite like that though. Neutral Natural say Dundee. I don't know who Dundee is, but that ain't the answer. Once again, what fighter was known as the Baltimore Negro? He's been mentioned today already, and he's one of the greatest fighters of all time. Definitely would appreciate everybody hit the like button, even though our Wi-Fi over here tripping today. Carla Jenkins got it. That would be Joe Gaines. What team she on? She on team 1. So that's 4 points for Carla Jenkins. That make 8 points for team 1. So the score is 17-8 in favor of team 2. All right, it's your turn, bro. You there? All right, I'll ask another one until you get back. Next question. What fighter is called the father of modern boxing? And let me know if y'all can still hear me, clear. LJ Fighter said if you Google Jack Johnson comes up. Jack Johnson wasn't even from Baltimore though, bro. That motherfucker was from Galveston. He was the Galveston Giant. Okay, once again, what fighter is called the father of modern boxing? Chris Brown talking about Wilder. Again, what fighter is called the father of modern boxing? Carter Jenkins say James Figg. I think that's his name, James Figg. No, ma'am. Yeah, it's not James Figg. LJ Fighter said he know. Okay. Once again, what fighter is called the father of modern boxing? Okay, I see Mayweather, B-Hop, Ali. Y'all got to go back further than that. This dude, he old school. Once again, what fighter is called the father of boxing? And I got knocked out some kind of way, man. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me out there. I don't know what the hell just happened. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. I heard you trying to say something, bro. I can't hear nothing you saying, though. Hey, let me, if y'all can hear me, say I can hear you, Trey. Because Marlo trying to talk, too. So say I can hear you, Trey. All right, Mark Wonley say I can hear you, Trey. All right, I'm back in it. Okay, I'm back in this motherfucker. Okay, we still on that same question. What fighter is called the father of modern boxing? Let me look up and see if I see it. I still don't see it. I see Jack Broden, Joe Lewis, Ray Robinson. I do not see the answer yet. It's one of them old school fighters, all right? I see y'all down there. All right, that's what's up. Appreciate y'all. Goddamn. Once again, what fighter was known? Hold on, I'm tripping. Yeah, what fighter was called the father of modern boxing? I'm seeing Jack Dempsey. J-Dawg say Marlo shit sound bad. All right, I'm gonna hold y'all down, bro. I got plenty of questions for you too. You know what I'm saying? Don't even worry about it. Once again, what fighter is called the father of modern boxing? His initials are JC, y'all, to make it easy. His initials are.
All right, can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, I want to go set mine.
Once again, what fighter is called the father of modern boxing? His initials are JC. All right, there go the LJ fighter. That'll be James J. Corbett. That's the LJ fighter. That's team 2. That's 3 points for the LJ fighter. That make 18 points for team 2. So the score is 18-8 in favor of team 2.
All right. This champion ruled the division, but before he did that, he went to Scotland to claim his first world title in 2014. Listed as a southpaw in the history with Mikey and Danny Garcia, trained by Lamont. Who is he? Lamont McIntyre.
Let's get last names with the questions, with the answers too. Don't just put nicknames. Put the answer. Put the last name. Brooklyn
Lamont McIntyre. Oh, the LJ fighter got it. That'll be Terrence Crawford.
I see Brooklyn Child. With Brooklyn Child, put you on team 1.
Oh, Brooklyn Child got it. My bad. What's good with it, fam?
That's a point for Brooklyn Child. They make 9 points for team 1. I know something. Hey, we got to stay consistent on the rules though, because I said that shit at the beginning. Say the last names at least. You know what I'm saying? All right, next question. Why are the accomplishments of the 1984 U.S. Olympic team tainted? All right, once again, this according to many historians. But why are the accomplishments of the 1984 U.S. Olympic boxing team tainted? Because you know they got 11 medals, 9 gold medals, 1 silver medal, 1 bronze medal, and they one of the greatest Olympic teams in history. But why are they accomplishments tainted? Right at the champ talking about most gold medals. LJ Fighter said because Holyfield got screwed. Well, that won't taint the accomplishments of the whole team though. Appreciate the your guest though. Chris Brown said PEDs. No sir, not PEDs. It's an answer that will make sense to you when you hear it. But once again, why are the accomplishments of the 1984 U.S. Olympic boxing team tainted by many historians? Right? He's talking about most world champ. I'm talking about why are the accomplishments tainted, champ? I don't know what you mean. Like what J1 Pro Da Vinci. What's up, bro? That'll be the Cuban boycott. Absolutely. So J1 Pro Da Vinci, I'm putting you on team 2. That's 1 point for him. That'll make 19 points for team 2. So the score is 19-8 in favor of team 2.
All right. Freddie Roach, Virgil Hunter, and Joe Goosen trained what former super lightweight world champion with a record of 33-5, and his only loss by decision is to Lamont Peterson. The other 4, he was stopped. Who is he? The LJ said, I'll up that. Freddie Roach, Virgil Hunter, and Joe Goosey trained what former super lightweight world champion with a record of 33-5, and his only loss by decision is to Lamont Peterson. The other 4, he was stopped. Who is he?
Champ say Amir Khan.
Yes, sir. Amir Khan.
That's 1 point for Rod as the champ. They make 10 points for Team 1. So it's 10 to 19 in favor of Team 2. Next question. This one might be kind of hard. What is the most famous bare knuckle fight ever and was the last championship fight fought without gloves? Once again, what is the most famous bare knuckle fight ever and is the last championship fight fought without gloves? Brooklyn Child said, damn, Team 1 getting smoked, goddamn. That's why they need you to come up in this bitch, man. You and Rod X the champ coming up in this motherfucker. Once again, what is the most famous bare knuckle fight ever and is the last championship fight fought without gloves? Because after John L. Sullivan, after he won that championship from Patty Ryan, the motherfucker had some more fights without gloves. Okay, Rod X the champ say Johnson versus Jeffrey. Junior the Superdog Sullivan versus Jim Corbett. No, sir. This one kind of tough, man. So y'all might have to go to Google for this one. But once again, what is the most famous bare knuckle fight ever and is the last championship fight fought without gloves? Okay, Carla Jenkins got it. That would be Kill Rain versus John L. Sullivan. Absolutely. Let me make sure that's the only one. Okay, so Carla Jenkins, where's she at? She got 5 points. And that make 11 points for Team 1. So the score is 11 to 19 in favor of Team 2.
All right, hey, y'all. The rest of these questions gonna be, who did he beat? So pay attention to how I'm gonna put them out there. This first one should be easy. Deontay Wilder defended his title 9 times. Who did he beat to become the WBC World Champion? Deontay Wilder defended his title 9 times. Who did he beat to become? Neutral Natural got it.
Okay, Neutral Natural. He got 11 points. That makes 20 points for Team 2. The score is 11 to 20 in favor of Team 2. Next question. Who is boxing's first 2-time lineal champion? In any weight class, by the way. Once again, who is boxing's first 2-time lineal champion? And like I said, in any weight class. Okay, Brooklyn Child said they got to say the whole name. No, you at least got to say the last name, bro. The last name is what I've been saying. Say the last name. You got it, Stavern. That's cool. Once again, who is boxing's first 2-time lineal champion?
Hey, J-Dog, Neutral Natural ahead of you on mine, so you right behind him, bro.
Yeah, that's how it is on mine, too. Yep. Brooklyn Child say Sugar Ray Robinson. No, sir. Who is boxing's first 2-time lineal champion? Junior the Superdog say Sugar Ray Robinson. No, sir. This is in any weight class, too. So the first ever 2-time lineal champion. I almost shot a hint out there. That probably would have made it too easy, though. Rod X the champ say Henry Armstrong. Carla Jenkins say Muhammad Ali. No, ma'am. No, sir. J1 Pro Da Vinci say John L. Sullivan. No, sir. HBJ Dog. Rocky Marciano. No, sir. LJ Fighter. Nope. Not Muhammad Ali. He was a great fighter in his time. He was a great fighter. Rod X the champ said Floyd Patterson. That'll be well, damn, I ain't gonna say all that. It ain't Patterson though, y'all. That ain't the answer. He one of our boxing pioneers, like as far as us black people in boxing. Chris Brown say Jack Johnson. Brooklyn Child said I was thinking about Henry Armstrong. That ain't the answer though. This was this motherfucker that I'm thinking about. They said that when he was boxing and he fought on the outskirts of the ring, like on the perimeter, people would hit his legs with blackjacks. So that made him a master at fighting on the inside, in the center of the ring. Tom Crib, no sir. J1 Pro Da Vinci talking about George Foreman, no sir. Rod X the Champ, Archie Moore, no sir. This dude, he old school, y'all. Matter of fact, this fighter, he is not from the United States. He's from Canada. He's from Canada. And like I said, like he fought on the perimeter of the ring. The people, the ringsiders would attack him to where he had to fight in the center of the ring. Legendary Top Cat say Joe Gans. That's a good guess. J1 Pro said, man, I know this shit. I throw the guess out there. There we go. Rod X the Champ got it. That'll be George Dixon. So that's 2 points for Rod X the Champ. That make 12 points for Team 1. The score is 12-20 in favor of Team 2.
Oh, y'all can catch up, Team 1. Here we go. Get it ready. Floyd Mayweather won his first world title at super featherweight in 1998. Who did he beat? Floyd Mayweather won his first world title at super featherweight in 1998. Who did he beat?
Neutral Natural say Gennaro, or he got the last name.
Yep.
Yeah, he got it.
Gennaro Hernandez.
Xavier the Boxer, now I'm put you on Team 1. That's a badass person to have on your team too. So that who got that shit? Right? Who got that shit?
Neutral Natural? No.
Okay, Natural got it.
Yeah, Neutral Natural.
That's 12 points for him. That make 21 points for Team 2. So the score is 21-12 in favor of Team 2. We got plenty of questions left too, y'all. Okay, look, next question. Who did George Dixon defeat so badly that it resulted in no mixed race fights in most of the South for 60 years? Once again, who did George Dixon defeat so badly that it resulted in no mixed race fights in most of the South for 60 years? It was in the Carnival of Champions. It was him, John L. Sullivan, and it was one more cat. I can't remember his name, but George Dixon beat the brakes off this dude. They say no more mixed race fights, goddamn it. For 60 years in most of the South. Once again, who did George Dixon defeat so badly that it resulted in no mixed race fights in most of the South for 60 years? I'll give you his initials. His initials are JS to make it a little easier. Xavier the Boxing Nerd say Tommy Kelly. No, sir. No, sir. His initials are JS. Neutral Natural say Leon. I don't know Leon. I know y'all can't be making me feel like no casual with these names. Leon.
You know Leon from Chicago.
Yeah. Once again, who did George Dixon defeat so badly that it resulted in no mixed race fights in most of the South for 60 years? Chris Brown said, as you come in, smash that damn like button. Appreciate that. Everybody do hit the like button.
Appreciate
Subscribe.
you.
You know, I know y'all fam, you know what I'm saying? But his initials are JC. Carla Jenkins just gonna ignore the JC. Chester Leon. It is JC.
Oh, she was telling us who Leon was.
Oh, okay. You talking about the actor Leon?
Chester Leon? I don't know who that is.
I'm thinking about David Ruffin Leon, goddamn. Once again, who did George Dixon defeat so badly at the Carnival of Champions that it resulted in no mixed race fights in most of the South for 60 years? During the Superdog said James Corbett. I appreciate the guess, but he's too big. That's way too big. James Corbett was a heavyweight, and George Dixon, he fought as low as bantamweight. You know what I'm saying? I think he made most of his noise at featherweight though. So think about smaller fighters. Who did George Dixon defeat so badly that it resulted in no mixed race fights in most of the South for 60 years? and his initials are JC? I started to ask this question the other way around too. It might have made it a little easier. Carla Jenkins say Jim Courtney. I don't even know who that is. Jim Courtney. Who is Jim Courtney, lady? Who did George Dixon defeat so badly that it resulted in no mixed race fights in most of the South for 60 years? And the aliens say Jim Carrey. I'm gonna put you on team two. And I'm writing down Jim Carrey. The alien, goddamn. He on team two. You know what? I'm dumb. Fuck, I'm dumb as hell, y'all. I'm talking about his initials are JC. His initials are JS. I got it wrote so fucked up that I got the C looking bigger than the S and I couldn't see it. But I'm gonna give it to J1 Pro Da Vinci, man. That'll be Jack Scully. That's the name. I think that's what he's trying to say. Jack Scully is the name of the motherfucking fighter. So J1 Pro Da Vinci, he on team two. I fucked that up. My bad, y'all. That'll make 22 points for team two. So the score is 22-12 in favor of team two. Yeah, Jack Scully.
All right, get ready, team one. I gotta catch up. Jamal Charlo won his first world title at super welterweight, holding the IBF strap in 2015. Who did he beat? Jamal Charlo won his first world title at super welterweight, holding the IBF strap in 2015. Who did he beat? Xavier the Boxing Nerd, I see. First, then Brooklyn Child, then Carla Jenkins. And then Jada.
Natural got it first, but he got the K now. We doing last name.
Oh, yeah, we got to do last name, bro.
So that makes 13 points for team one. Xavier the Boxing Nerd got one. So the score is 13-22 in favor of team two.
Man, that was two. He ahead anyway so far. He probably playing.
Next question. What fighter became the first motion picture actor to perform under contract? Once again, what fighter became the first motion picture actor to perform under contract? Because you know they was getting the motion pictures together at that time that he was fighting. Jack Dempsey? No, it's not Jack Dempsey. You got to go back further than that. His initials are JC, and I'm square business this time. It's JC, goddamn, not JS. The alien talking about Ali. Got to go back way further. I'm seeing Dempsey, Ali. Y'all too, too Karen. Not Karen, but you're ahead of this motherfucker. You got to go back further. And he has, all right, Xavier the Boxing Nerd got it. That'll be James J. Corbett. So that's 2 points for Xavier the Boxing Nerd. That makes 14 points for team one. The score is 14-22 in favor of team two.
All right, listen up. Andre Ward became the IBF, WBA, Super, and WBO Unified Champion at light heavyweight. Who did he beat?
Xavier the Boxing Nerd say Mikael Kessler.
Nope.
Neutral Natural say Carl Froch.
Nope.
Xavier say Kovalev.
Yep.
Xavier got another one. That's 3 points for Xavier the Boxing Nerd. That makes 15 points for team one. The score is 22-15 in favor of team two. Next question. What boxing legislation ushered in the golden age of boxing? And that's what the historians call it. Once again, what boxing legislation ushered in the golden age of boxing? I see y'all down there with y'all Kovalev. Once again, what boxing legislation ushered in the golden age of boxing? The 80s, the Ali Act. That's a good guess. Nope, that's not the answer though. I'll give y'all a hint. The law starts with a W. So we don't take a long time on it. The law starts with a W. I could have sworn it went from the 1920s to the 1950s, if I'm not mistaken. Once again, what boxing legislation ushered in the golden age of boxing? I'm seeing WBA. I don't know what that is. Carter Jenkins said the Wagner Act. I don't know what that is either. But it do start with a W, though. Appreciate the guesses. What boxing legislation ushered in the golden age of boxing? Boxing legislation, not no sanctioning body. I'm talking about like a law or a rule, not sanctioning body. Y'all talking about WBA and WBO. But what boxing legislation ushered in the golden age of boxing? It starts with a W. I'm trying to think of another hint. Shit, I can't think of another hint. Like I said, I believe it ran from the 1920s to the 1930s. J1 Pro Da Vinci said the Winchester Act. The aliens say Warner Brothers. Starts with a W.
Warner Brother, you gonna get hit in the shins with some poles around it.
One. Damn, I can't think of a fucking hint. J Dog said the Wakanda Forever Act. No, damn. Once again, what boxing legislation ushered in the golden age of boxing? And like I said, I believe that it ran from the 1920s to the 1950s. 30-year rule. All right, Junior Superdog said lifetime contracts. Then, all right, I'm gonna give y'all a hint. If you've been here, you'll know. The name of the act it's the same last name of the dude that knocked out Harry Greb in the club. Appreciate that super chat. Said I gotta be out. Salute to the corner in the chat. Appreciate that shit. Carter Jenkins got it. That'll be the Walker Law.
Appreciate you, fam. Salute.
Carter Jenkins got 6 points. So that makes 16 points for Team 1. The score is 16-22 in favor of Team 2. So Team 1 trying to catch up a little bit.
Yeah, let's get it right. Let's catch up, Team 1. All right. Chris Eubanks Jr. became the IBO Super Middleweight World Champion for the second time in February. Who did he beat? Chris Eubanks Jr. became IBO Super Middleweight World Champ for the second time in February. Who did he beat?
Neutral Natural.
Yep.
Yeah.
Neutral Natural got it.
That's 13 points for Neutral Natural. That makes 23 points for Team 2. The score is 23-16 in favor of Team 2. Next question. What fighter lost to Joey Giardello for a chance to win the middleweight title in 1964 and has wins over George Benton, Emil Griffith, and Jimmy Ellis? Once again, what fighter lost to Joey Giardello for a chance to win the middleweight title in 1964 and has wins over George Benton, Emil Griffith, and Jimmy Ellis? Okay, Ride X the champ got it. That'll be Hurricane Carter. There's 3 points for the champ. That makes 17 points for Team 1. So the score is 23-17, Team 2.
All right. Sean Porter became IBF champion in December of 2013. The same night, Laura beat Trout and Paulie beat Zab. Who did he beat? Sean Porter became IBF champion in December 2013. The same night, Laura beat Trout and Paulie beat Zab. Who did he beat?
Neutral Natural say Devin Alexander.
Correct.
So that makes 14 points for Neutral Natural. So that'll be 24 points for Team 2. 24-17 in favor of Team 2.
Y'all be right behind them too. LJ, everybody right behind them.
Next question. What fighter won the gold medal at middleweight at the 1952 Olympics? Once again, what fighter won the gold medal at middleweight at the 1952 Olympics? Y'all see, I ain't got no amateur record questions or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I try to hold y'all down. All right, Rod X the champ got it. That'll be Floyd Patterson. So that's 4 points for Rod X the champ. That made 18 points for Team 1. The score is 18-24 in favor of Team 2.
Y'all still can catch up. All right. In March 2011, Canelo Alvarez won the vacant WBC super welterweight title. Who did he beat? In March 2011, Canelo Alvarez won the vacant WBC super welterweight title. Who did he beat? Hey, I see Neutral Natural, and then I see Xavier, and that would be Matthew Hatton.
Okay, so that's Neutral Natural. So that make 15 points for Neutral Natural. That's Games PP. So that make 25 points for Team 2. The score is 25-18 in favor of Team 2. Okay, next question. What two milestones did Floyd Patterson achieve at heavyweight? And put them in the same line. If you got one on one and one in another, I'm not counting that. So once again, what two milestones did Floyd Patterson achieve at heavyweight? LJ Fighter said Haddon was a title fighter. I was surprised to hear that shit too. Once again, what two milestones did Floyd Patterson achieve at heavyweight? Youngest champ, first to regain title. Yeah, that's it. Youngest champ and first two-time lineal champion. So, first to regain it. So that'll be Xavier the Boxing there. That's 4 points for him. That'll make 19 points for Team 1. The score is 19-25 in favor of Team 2.
All right. Manny Pacquiao won the vacant WBC super welterweight title in November 2010 at Cowboy Stadium. Who did he beat? Manny Pacquiao won the WBC super welterweight title in November 2010 at Cowboy Stadium. Who did he beat?
Neutral Natural said Antonio Margarito.
And he running through my joints, man. Like my Philly partner say, my joints.
That'll be 16 points for Neutral Natural. That makes 26 points for Team 1. I mean for Team 2, my bad. So the score is 26-19 in favor of Team 2. Next question. What do Sugar Ray Robinson, Ezra Charles, and Sugar Ramos all have in common? Once again, what do Sugar Ray Robinson, Ezra Charles, and Sugar Ramos all have in common? Antonio Mendoza was going down. So it feels good in the gym.
Salute,
Antonio Mendoza, I'm putting you on Team 1. I see Xavier the Boxing there with the answer, I believe. He say Xavier the Boxing there said bodies on their records. Yes, sir. They killed motherfuckers. So that's a point for Xavier the Boxing there. That gives him 5. And then that gives Team 1 20 points. The score is 20-26 in favor of Team 2.
All right, come on, y'all. Adrian Broner became WBA welterweight world champion in 2013. 6 months later, Maidana beat him. But who did he beat?
Salute the Mirror. I just put you on Team 2.
Salute, Mirror. Adrian Broner became WBA welterweight world champion in 2013. 6 months later, Maidana beat him. Who did he beat? Talking about Adrian Broner.
Like Paulie Malignaggi.
Yes, sir. Paulie Malignaggi.
That'll be 6 points for Xavier the Boxing Nerd. That makes 21 points for Team 1. The score is 26-21 in favor of Team 2. Y'all see, I'm trying to stay on the score, goddamn me. All right, next question. What fighter knocked out Jack Johnson in 3 rounds? Huh?
Hold it down from the line to get this together.
All right, I got you. Take your time. Once again, what fighter knocked out Jack Johnson in 3 rounds and schooled him in jail after they got locked up for participating in an illegal boxing match? Once again, what fighter knocked out Jack Johnson in 3 rounds and schooled him in jail after they got locked up for participating in an illegal boxing match? Xavier the Boxing there say, Klondike, I don't know if you being for real or you trying to be funny. I don't know what the fuck that is if you being for real. Rod X the Champ say Jack Dempsey. No, sir. Once again, what fighter? All right, J1 Pro Da Vinci got it. That'll be Joe Troyinski. What team my man on? J1 Pro, that's 3 points for him. So that makes 27 points for Team 2. So the score is 27-21 in favor of Team 2. Okay, next question. Okay, what fight? Hold on. Okay, what fight is said to have started the modern era in boxing? Exactly with the boxing there, say, Klondike was the first man to beat him. Okay, okay. Once again, what fight is said to have started? Hold on, I'm tripping. Hold on. What fight is said to have started the modern era in boxing? God damn. Okay, Antonio Mendoza, Tommy Burns is able to boxing Ali listing one. You got to go back further than that. Once again, what fight is said to have started the modern era in boxing, according to the historians like Burt Sugar and all them motherfuckers? And like I said, you got to go a little bit further back than that. Well, a lot further back than Ali listing actually. But once again, what fight is said to have started the modern era in boxing? I'm trying to think of a hint I can shoot out there. Sugar Ray versus Jake LaMotta. No, sir. What is that? The St. Valentine Day Massacre. J1 Pro said Marciano Lewis. Y'all got to go back further. Rod X Champ Patterson versus Ingemar Johansson. No, sir. Got to go back. Xavier the boxing there said weightless. No, this was for the heavyweight championship of the world. I'll say that. The alien said Sugar Ray versus Duran. No, sir. You got to go back further in time, man. To the heavyweight division. Got our first superstar in boxing, pretty much in America anyway, involved in a fight. What fight is said to have started the modern era in boxing? I'll give y'all a hint. The motherfucker that was involved in the fight, he fought a 61 round draw against Peter Jackson to get the right to fight this fight. And a lot of people felt like that motherfucker Peter Jackson got robbed in that fight. They said he won. Well, ain't that a bitch to fight 61 rounds and it be a draw? That's some fucked up shit, man. I still don't see it. What fight is said to have started the modern era in boxing? Like I said, this dude fought. One of the participants fought against Peter Jackson and had a 61 round draw, and they fought for the right to fight this fight. And even though it was a draw, this guy got the nod over Peter Jackson. And a lot of people felt like Peter Jackson got the best of the motherfucker. And then that person that won, that advanced, they went on to have this fight. Big fight. Heavyweight fight. The two participants' last names are S and C. The LJ fighter. Masvidal just almost ended Ben Askren's life. I don't even know the fuck that is. Rod X Champ say Dempsey versus Tunney. You got to go back further than that. These two fighters, their initials are are S and C. Okay, Neutral Natural say Corbin. Who was he fighting? First person to tell me. Sullivan versus Corbin. That'll be John L. Sullivan versus Corbin. That'll be Carla Jenkins. Where's she at? Carla Jenkins got 7 points. So that'll be 22 points for team one. The score, I'm true. 22. So the score is 22-27 in favor of team two. Good job on that.
Good job. All right, team one. Orlando Salido won the vacant WBO title from Orlando Cruz, but couldn't make weight 5 months later. But he was able to get the win in 2014, but not his title. Who did he beat? Orlando Salido won the vacant WBO title from Orlando Cruz, but couldn't make weight 5 months. Neutral Natural.
Vasil Lomachenko, so that makes 17 points for Neutral Natural. That'll be 28 points for team two. The score is 28-22 in favor of team two. Okay. Next question. Who are the only 3-time Olympic gold medalists in history? And give them to me all in one line. Once again, who are the only 3-time Olympic gold medalists in history? And that's in boxing, of course. Give it to me all in one line. Once again, who are the only 3-time Olympic gold medalists in history? Let me get it in one line at one time, goddamn. I don't want to go hunting, peck, and find for it. And look for it. Once again, who are the only three-time Olympic gold medalists in history? Carla Jenkins gave me two of them. I need all three. I need all three. The alien, seeing Rigondeaux, Lomachenko, Oscar De La Hoya. No, sir. Absolutely not. Once again, who are the only three-time Olympic gold medalists in history? And I want it all in one line at one time. Y'all ain't about to have me confusing this motherfucker. This is an easy question, too. Okay, Xavier the boxing nerd. What? Lomachenko, Rigondeaux, and Stevenson, man, I am very disappointed in you right now. Square up business. You a historian. You a bad motherfucker. Don't get me wrong. J-Dog, I'm talking about three-time. I ain't talking about two-time, y'all. I said three-time Olympic gold medalist. I know I've been saying three, so I know I ain't tripping, goddamn. Once again, who are the only three-time Olympic gold medalists in history? Three times. Okay, damn champ, Laszlo Pauch, Teofilo Stevenson, Lomachenko, Double G, Rigondeaux, Lomachenko, and Stevenson. Man, okay, there we go. Carla Jenkins got it. That'll be Felix Savon, Teofilo Stevenson, and Laszlo Pauch. So that's another one for Carla Jenkins. That'll make 8 points for her. It's 23 points for Team 1. The score is 28-23 in favor of Team 2.
He go next one. Naoya Inoue is the unified bantamweight champion, holding the WBA and IBF titles. Who did he beat to become the IBF champion? Naoya Inoue is the unified bantamweight champion, holding the WBA and IBF titles. Who did he beat to become the IBF champion?
Carla Jenkins said Estrada.
Nope.
Or that's the champ say Gonzalez.
Nope.
Rodriguez.
Yep.
Xavier the Boxer.
Emmanuel Rodriguez.
So that makes 7 points. Well, let me make sure I get this shit clear. That makes 7 points for Xavier the Boxing Nerd. That makes 24 points for Team 1. The score is 28-24 in favor of Team 2.
They coming back.
Okay, next question. What fighter was known as the Clutch and gave Willie Pep his first loss? Every time he hit the motherfucker, he clutchy when he get done, so they called him the Clutch. Once again, what fighter is known as the Clutch and gave Willie Pep his first loss?
LT Green said, who cares if they coming back?
Xavier the Boxing there say Sandy Sadler. No, sir. That's a good guess, though. He was 3-1 against Willie Pep. Rod as the champ say Henry Armstrong. No, sir. No, sir. All right, Carla Jenkins got it. That'll be Sammy Angot. Sammy Angot. So, hold on. That'll be 9 points for Carla Jenkins. That makes 25 points for Team 1. So the score is 28-25 in favor of Team 2.
Dang, that's nice. All right. Leo Santa Cruz lost his WBA title, but was able to get it back in the rematch in 2017. Who did he beat?
LJ Fighter said he was on a different stream. That ain't got a goddamn thing to do with us.
Oh, I thought you was talking about it. I thought you was talking about it. I just made a little joke. Oh, CSM J-Dog got it. That'll be Carl Frampton.
All right,
Roddick, Mir, and Carter Jenkins with it, but J-Dog got it first.
All right, that's a point for J-Dog. He got 1 point. That makes 29. Hold on. That'll make 29 points for Team 2. So the score is 29-25 in favor of Team 2. Okay, next question. Who is the first and only man to knock out Jack Dempsey? Once again, who is the first and only man to knock out Jack Dempsey? Once again, who is the first and only man to knock out Jack Dempsey? Right as the champ, Krabs. Who is Krabs? I don't know who Krabs is, bro. First and only man to knock out Jack Dempsey. Gene Tunney. All right, Xavier the Boxing there guy. That'll be Fireman Jim Flynn. Fireman Jim Flynn. So hold on, Xavier the Boxing nerd. That's 8 points for him. That makes 26 points for team one. So the score is 29 to 26 in favor of team two. Good job.
All right. Kell Brook won his first world title in 2014 with a 32-0 record at the time in Carson, California. Who did he beat? Y'all need this one, team one. Kell Brook won his first world title in 2014 with a 32-0 record at the time in Carson, California. Who did he beat?
J-Dog, Sean Porter.
Yep, Sean Porter.
J-Dog got 2. That'll make 30 points for team 2. So the score is 30 to 26 in favor of team 2. Next question. What boxing milestone did Tony Canzaneri achieve when he stopped Jackie Kid Bird? Once again, what boxing milestone did Tony Canzaneri achieve when he stopped Jackie Kid Bird? You know, I got them historical questions, man, so my shit a little tougher. Once again, what boxing milestone did Tony Canzaneri achieve when he stopped Jackie Kid Bird? He became undisputed? Nope. That's not what I'm looking for. Hell, they ain't have but one belt back then anyway. The aliens say pound for pound. Well, you know, that's subjective, so I can't really say that's a boxing milestone. But this is a clear-cut milestone when he stopped Jackie Kid Bird. My damn handwriting so goddamn raggedy. Once again, what boxing milestone did Tony Canzaneri achieve when he stopped Jackie Kid Bird? This one a little bit tougher. I probably wouldn't have known this one off the top of my head. Xavier the Boxing there said the first to stop him. No, that's not what I'm looking for. I throw a hint out there. This put him in the same class as Henry Armstrong, Barney Ross, Bob Fitzsimmons, all of them motherfuckers. That's my hint. J1 Pro, Rod X, nope. J-Dog said 50-0. I don't know if the motherfucker was 50-0. He was a bad motherfucker, though. I be getting Tony Canzaneri mixed up with Marcel Cerdan all the time. I love how he fought. Xavier the Boxing there said multiple weight classes at once. Nope, Rod X the champ got it. That'll be 3 weight class champions. He would, and to be more specific, he would have become he was a second man. Hold on, how did I put that shit on? Let me look at that shit again. Okay, he's the second to win 3 division champions. So that's what it was. So Rod X the champ got that shit. That'll be 5 points for him. That makes 27 points for team 1. So the score is 27 to 30 in favor of team 2.
All right. After taking the L to Loma, Gary Russell Jr. pulled off a 4-round stoppage to become the WBC featherweight champion in 2015. Who did he beat? After taking the L to Loma, Gary Russell pulled off a 4-round stoppage to become the WBC featherweight champion in 2015. Who did he beat?
He's able to box, and I think that's Javier Gonzalez or something.
Johnny Gonzalez.
Gonzalez. Okay, my bad. Okay, so that makes 9 points for Xavier the Boxing Nerd. That makes hold on, 28 points. So it's 28 to 30. It's 28 to 30 in favor of team 2. Okay, next question. Hold on. Okay, who is the first ever Black American light heavyweight champion? Once again, who is the first ever Black American light heavyweight champion? If y'all take a long time, I throw a little hint out there. Once again, who is the first ever Black American light heavyweight champion? The alien talking about Roy Jones Jr. Okay, Xavier the boxing there got it. That would be John Henry Lewis. John Henry Lewis. So that makes 10 points for Xavier the boxing nerd. That's 29 points for Team 1. The score is 30-29 in favor of Team 2.
Damn. All right. Guillermo Rigondeaux became the WBA and WBO Super Bantamweight champion in 2013 at 11-0, beating a number 12 ranked pound for pound fighter at the time. Who did he beat? St. Cruising in the building. Salute, fam.
I put you on Team 1, St. Cruising.
Look at Rod X.
Rod X, the champ, say Donaire.
No Nito Donaire is the answer.
Okay, so that's 6 points for Rod X, the champ. That makes 30 points for Team 1. So the score is 30-30. It's tied up in this motherfucker. Team 1 and came back. Okay, next question. What fighter headlined at Madison Square Garden a record 21 times? Once again, what fighter headlined at Madison Square Garden a record 21 times? Xavier the boxing nurse say Sugar Ray Robinson, no sir. Jack Dempsey, no sir. Carter Jenkins, Roy Jones Jr., no ma'am. Once again, what fighter headlined at Madison Square Garden a record 21 times? I do not see the answer out there yet. St. Cruz and say Sugar Ray Robinson. I don't see it. Y'all take a long time. I'll shoot a little hint out there. I'm going to let y'all guess a little bit longer, though. What fighter headlined at Madison Square Garden a record 21 times? Sir Geechee, I'm going to put you on Team 2. That ain't the answer.
Salute, Sir Geechee.
I'm seeing Larry Holmes, Joe Louis, Floyd Mayweather. I do not see the answer. This fighter's initials are BJ. Those are his initials. BJ. This fighter headlined at Madison Square Garden a record 21 times. And his initials are BJ. This actually I had never heard of this fighter until I saw this question. But we have asked this question on the corner before. What fighter headlined at Madison Square Garden a record 21 times? His initials are BJ. All right, Roddy's the champ say Johnson. I said BJ, not JJ. BJ. If you talking about Jack Johnson. Roddy's the champ talking about Jacob. I don't know what that is. This motherfucker's headlined at Madison Square Garden a record 21 times. Mark Wonderlick, a goddamn fool. Goddamn V. What record headline? What fighter? What'd you say?
I was back here laughing.
What fighter headlined at Madison Square Garden a record 21 times? J1 Pro Da Vinci got it. That would be Bo Jack. What team is he on? J1 Pro Da Vinci on Team 2, so that's 4 points to him. That'll make. Hold on. Okay, that'll be I'll make sure I keep the score right. But that's 31-30. Make it so I can make it simple looking. All right, so it's 31-30 in favor of Team 2.
I'm still on you. My 30 pack done. Let's want me to go to some of these other ones.
No, it's all good. All right, that was just. What fighter fought Charlie Burley 3 times and had his manager Luke Carney take over Burley's contract so he wouldn't have to fight him again? Once again, what fighter fought Charlie Burley 3 times and had his manager Luke Carney take over Burley's contract so he wouldn't have to fight him again? J1 Pro Da Vinci talking about Lloyd Marshall. No, sir. Lloyd Marshall was a bad motherfucker. If y'all take a long time, I'll shoot a hint out there. I'll give y'all his initials. Rod S. the champ talking about Archie Moore. No, sir. They did fight, though, Archie Moore. I think Charlie Burley beat Archie Moore at middleweight. Once again, what fighter fought Charlie Burley 3 times and had his manager Luke Carney take over Burley's contract so he wouldn't have to fight again? And his initials are FZ. FZ are his initials, not Holman Williams. Xavier the boxing there think it's Holman Williams. His initials are FZ. J1 Pro. Talking about Henry Armstrong. No, sir. What fighter fought Charlie Burley 3 times and had his manager Luke Carney take over Burley's contract so he wouldn't have to fight him again? His initials are FZ. This motherfucker fought everybody back then. That'll be Fritzy Zivit. Carla Jenkins got it. For Carla Jenkins, that'll be 10 points for her. That makes 31 points for Team 1. The score is 31-31. Tied up in this motherfucker. Next question. Who is the first ever light heavyweight champion? Frank Sparty. I'm going to put you on Team 1.
Hey, salute, Frank.
On Team 1. Once again, who is the first ever light heavyweight champion? Xavier the boxing era got it. That'll be Jack Root. Xavier the boxing era got 11 points. That's 32 points for Team 2. I think that's their first time. For Team 1, my bad. So that's the first time Team 1 has officially taken the lead. Okay, next question. What U.S. fighter won silver at the 1984 Olympics? As a matter of fact, what U.S. fighter won silver medal at the 1984 Olympics? I thought I probably should have had a weight class, but it ain't necessary though. Winston Lee was going down with you.
Salute, fam. Carla Jenkins said that's what she talking about us. It.
Winston Lee, I got you on Team 2. J-Dog talking about Floyd Mayweather. I'm talking about the 1984 Olympic team. What U.S. fighter won silver at All right, Winston Lee got it. That'll be Virgil Hill. I think that's my first person I see it. Winston Lee got it. Come in with an answer. So that's 30. It's 32-32 in favor of Team 2. I mean, not in favor. I'm tripping. It's tied up. I'm just so used to saying Team 2. I done got locked in on this shit. All right, next question. What do Bernard Hopkins, Juan Manuel Marquez, and Henry Armstrong all have in common? Once again, what do Bernard Hopkins, Juan Manuel Marquez, and Henry Armstrong all have in common? It's 32-32. Goddamn, this is anybody's game. Xavier the boxing nerd. Surprise, surprise. They lost their professional debut, so that's 12 points for Xavier. We got 12 points. That makes 33 points for Team 1. It is 33-32 in favor of Team 1. Next question. How many times did Henry Armstrong defend his welterweight title? Once again, hold on, I'm tripping. Once again, how many times did Henry Armstrong defend his welterweight title? Okay, I see 26, 13, 0, 12. No, that's not the answer. I see one person that's kind of close, I guess. The alien, he a little warmer. How many times did he defend his welterweight title? St. Cruz and say 3 times. Winston Lee say 28. J-Dog 14. I'm not seeing it. The alien, he look like he the closest so far. J-Dog say 24. No, sir. Carla Jenkins 27. No, ma'am. How many times did Henry Armstrong defend his welterweight title? J-Dog said 22. He a little warm, a little bit. He getting colder from Alien. All right, Xavier the boxing there got it. That'll be 19. So Xavier got 13 points. That'll be 34 points for Team 1. So the score is 34-32 in favor of Team 1. Good job, Xavier, once again. Okay, look. It's easy. What year was the first boxing match registered in England? And we done said this shit so many goddamn times on this channel. This should be a race. What year was the first boxing match registered in England? Once again, what year was the first boxing match? Neutral Natural got, that'll be 1681. The Neutral Natural got 18 points. That makes 33 for Team 2. The score is 34-33 in favor of Team 1. Next question. Who is the first fighter in history to win world titles in 5 weight classes? Once again, who is the first fighter in history to win world titles in 5 weight classes? Xavier the boxing there say Sugar Ray Robinson, no sir. Henry Armstrong, no sir. Who is the first fighter in history to win world titles in 5 weight classes? Sugar Ray Leonard, all right, Rod X the champ got it. That'll be Hitman Hearns. All right, Rod X, he got 7. Huh?
No, I was gonna say I see you, Mir, right behind you.
All right, that's 7 points for Rod X. That makes 35 points for Team 1. The score is 35 to 33 in favor of Team 1. Once again, I mean, not once again, but next question. What fighter is notorious for sucker punching Richard Grant and murdering Max Kellerman's brother? Once again, what fighter is notorious for sucker punching Richard Grant and murdering Max Kellerman's brother? He sucker punched him after the fight. He's able to box in there and say, Ike, I don't know. Oh, you talking about Ike Abiabuchi there? You talking about?
Set Matt Kellerman's brother on fire too.
I ain't know he set the motherfucker on fire, but I heard that he killed him though.
Yeah, locked him in the house.
Yeah, not Ike Abiabuchi. Mir said dude with the dreads that ain't quite good enough. Carla Jenkins got it. That would be James Butler.
Good job.
For Carla Jenkins, that's 11 points for Carla Jenkins. That makes 36 points for Team 1. The score is 36 to 33 in favor of Team 1.
It's a comeback.
Don't call it a comeback, goddamn. She's been here for years. Next question. What fighter got into an altercation with Elijah Tillery and knocked his ass out the ring in they fight? Once again, what fighter got into an altercation with Elijah Tillery and knocked his ass out the ring in they fight? Once again, what fighter got into an altercation with Elijah Tillery and knocked his ass out the ring? St. Cruz and said Butler is doing life in prison. Yeah, that's what I heard.
It's crazy, but man. Crazy man.
All right, Xavier the boxing there got it. That'll be Riddick Bowe. So Xavier the boxing there got 14 points. That'll be 37 to 33 in favor of Team 1. Good one, another good one by Xavier the boxing nerd. Okay, next question. What fighter was nicknamed the Pittsburgh Windmill? It's an easy one. Once again, what fighter was nicknamed the Pittsburgh Windmill? Like I said, one of the greatest fighters of all time. What fighter was nicknamed the Pittsburgh Windmill? He is ranked very highly on just about every historian's pound for pound of all time list. Okay, Double G got it. That'll be Harry Grail. Where Double G at? That's 2 points for Double G. That'll make 38 points for Team 1. So the score is 38 to 33 in favor of Team 1. Okay, next question. Who was Al Heyman's first boxing client? This should be a race to the keys. Once again, who was Al Heyman's first boxing client?
No, y'all got this.
Once again, who was Al Heyman's first boxing client? Xavier.
Oh. Right.
Champ. That'll be Verdon Forrest. So that's 8 points for Rod X the champ. That made 39 points for Team 1. The score is 33 to 39 in favor of Team 1. Okay, next question. What male boxer held all 4 major titles before Terrence Crawford? Once again, what male boxer held all 4 major titles before Terrence Crawford? Once again, what male boxer held all 4 major titles before Terrence Crawford? All right, that would be Jermaine Taylor, and that is neutral natural. So that's hold on, 1, 2, 3. That's 19 points for neutral natural. That makes 34 points for Team 2. The score is 39-34 in favor of Team 1. Okay, next question. Hey, the person that I had this in mind, the motherfucker ain't even here. But what was Terrence Crawford's amateur record? God damn it, I had to throw one in there. I threw that shit in there to needle my man, the Kane Dibbs. But what was Terrence Crawford's amateur record? For the Terrence Crawford fans out there. You know what I'm saying? Just in case he fight against Earl Spence Jr., we gonna start the war right now. Fuck it. What was Terrence Crawford's amateur record? Neutral Natural got it 58-12. You done heard his boy Trey X say that shit a million times. Goddamn me. That'll be 20 points for Neutral Natural. That makes 35 points for Team 2. The score is 39-35 in favor of Team 2. I mean Team 1, my bad. Favor of Team 1. I'm sorry. All right, next question. Who holds the record for the longest unified lightweight reign in boxing history? Once again, who holds the record for the longest unified lightweight championship reign in boxing history? I see y'all down there with them 58-12. He's able to box in there, said Roberto Duran. No, sir. Neutral Natural, Joe Gaines. No, sir. I thought this was a pretty easy one, too. Neutral Natural talking about Duran. J-Dog talking about Holyfield. We talking about lightweights. Who holds the record for the longest unified lightweight championship reign in boxing history? The LJ fighter got it. That'll be Pernell Sweet Pea Whitaker. So that's 4 points for him. That makes 36 points for Team 2. The score is 39-36 in favor of Team 1. Absolutely. Pernell Whitaker. Let me make sure that's the first one. Yep, that's the only one that I saw. All right, next question. Hold on. Who was the last undisputed champion at 154 pounds? Once again, who was the last undisputed champion at 154 pounds? Once again, who was the last undisputed champion at 154 pounds? The LJ fighter got another one. That would be Winky Wright. So that's 5 points for the LJ fighter. That's 37 points for Team 2. The score is 37-39 in favor of Team 1. Winky Wright, good job on that shit. Okay, next question. Who is the first man to win the heavyweight championship by disqualification? He got disqualified. Jack Sharkey, as a matter of fact, got disqualified when he fought this motherfucker. So once again, who is the first man to win the heavyweight championship by disqualification in his fight against Jack Sharkey? I just gonna throw that out there. Once again, who is the first man to win the heavyweight championship by disqualification? Xavier the Boxing Nerd got another one. That would be Max Smelling. So Xavier the Boxing Nerd, he got 15 points. That makes 40 points for Team 1. The score is 40-37 in favor of Team 1. Good job on that shit. Next question. What member of the Black Murderers Row beat the brakes off Ezra Charles in 1943 by dropping him 8 times and winning every round? The LJ fighter said Sharkey one of the dirtiest fighters of all time, huh? Obviously. What member of the Black Murderers Row beat the brakes off Ezra Charles in 1943 by dropping him 8 times and winning every round? I see y'all down there with the Charlie Burley. I think Charlie Burley got him one in on him too. And knocked him down a bunch of times, but it wasn't Charlie Burley in this particular fight. I think Charlie Burley knocked him down 7 times, and this guy knocked him down 8 times, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm about 80% sure. Neutral Natural said my phone overheated. I can't continue. God damn. Right as the champ got it. That'll be Lord Marshall. Absolutely. Lord Marshall. Okay, so right as the champ, that'll be 9 points for the champ. That's 41 points for Team 1. The score is 37-41 in favor of Team 1. Good job on that, champ. The 2-time champ. Next question. Who is the first man to knock out Archie Moore? This is an easy one right here. Once again, who is the first man to knock out Archie Moore? It's an easy question. Who is the first man to knock out Archie Moore? We asked a bunch of questions in this motherfucker tonight, man. Y'all had to work for this little old tournament. I don't see the answer though. I see Charlie Burley. I see Ali. The alien talking about Freddie, the joke coach Roach. Hell nah. St. Cruz is talking about there's a Charles. No sir. The first man to knock out Archie Moore. He had to retire early because he had an eye injury. I say put that out there. All right, Xavier the boxing there got it. That'll be Eddie Booker. BP, I'm gonna put you on team one. He said Marciano, but Xavier the boxing nerd got it. That'll be Eddie Booker. That makes 16 points to Xavier the boxing nerd. They make 42 points for team one. The score is 42 to 37 in favor of team one. Good job on that shit. Next question. What member of the Black Murderers Row was known as the Chocolate Kid? Once again, what member of the Black Murderers Row was known as the Chocolate Kid? And don't get confused with the other one. They got a similar sounding name. What member of the Black Murderers Row was known as the Chocolate Kid? Alien talking about Tommy Hitman Hearns. We talking about the Black Murderers Row. What member of the Black Murderers Row was known as the Chocolate Kid? Rod X the Champ say Aaron Wade. That is Aaron Little Tiger Wade right there, though. I'm talking about the Chocolate Kid. All right, Frank Sparty got it. That would be Burt Littell. Okay, Frank Sparty, where the fuck you at? You got 1 point. You on team one. So that makes 43 points for team one. The score is 43 to 37 in favor of team one. Burt Littell, absolutely. Next question. Who was the first Puerto Rican fighter to gain international success? We didn't, like I said, we done had these questions on our channel. Once again, who was the first Puerto Rican fighter to gain international success? Xavier the boxing there talking about Torres. Who is Torres? Jose Torres or something like that? I don't know what that is, bro, but that ain't the answer. J-Dog talking about Felix Trinidad. The alien talking about Bazooka Gomez. No, sir. Who was the first Puerto Rican fighter to gain international success? All right, St. Cruz said that is Jose Torres. BP said Sixto Escobar. No, sir. That's a good guess. All right, Carter Jenkins got it. That would be Nero Chin. Sometimes you'll see Nero Chink, but Nero Chin is what I got. So that'll be 12 points for Carter Jenkins. That makes 44 points for Team One. The score is 44 to 37 in favor of Team One. Good job on that shit. Next question: who was the first ever Puerto Rican world champion? Once again, who was the first ever Puerto Rican world champion? You know, we got all the black history and shit, man, so we got to show some love, you know what I'm saying? Who was the first ever Puerto Rican world champion? Okay, BP got that one. That would be Sixto Escobar. He on Team One. That makes 45 points for Team One. The score is 45 to 37 in favor of Team One. Good job on that. Next question. Who holds the record for the most successive knockouts by a title holder? If I ain't mistaken, I think it's 17. Once again, who holds the record for the most successive knockouts by a title holder? And like I said, I believe it's 17 knockouts in a row. So 17 title defenses by knockout. So I see Lewis, I see Moore, no. Edwin Valero, no sir. Who holds the record for the most successive knockouts by a title holder? I just saw this fighter get mentioned a few seconds ago too. Well, not a few seconds, but a minute or two ago. As a matter of fact, I still see the shit on the goddamn screen right now. But once again, who holds the record for the most successive knockouts by a title holder? The answer is on the screen. Well, in the chat. I'll say it's in the chat. That's what I meant. Who holds the record for the most successive knockouts by a title holder? Seeing Valero, Chavez, no sir. Joey Gamache, this man crazy. That's the motherfucker that got knocked out by goddamn what's the motherfucker, man? I can't even think his fucking name right. That's a goddamn shame. Camacho Hopkins, Triple G, y'all tripping. Who was that motherfucker that that beat the brakes off Joey Gamache and swole his brain up inside of his head? I can't think of his name right now for some reason. That shit making me mad that my mind going blank. I don't see the answer to the question though, y'all. Once again, who holds the record for the most successive knockouts by a title holder? The goddamn answer was right there in the chat with y'all, man. Y'all saying everybody's name except for that name. Hey man, I'm over here getting pissed off because I can't think of Tiro Gotti. Appreciate that shit, LJ Fighter. Tiro Gotti is the dude that swole up Joey Gamache's head inside of his brain. Carla Jenkins got another one. That would be Wilfredo Gomez. I just saw Bazooka Gomez in the fucking chat. Wilfredo Gomez is the answer. So that's another one for Carla Jenkins. That'll be 13. 13 Carla Jenkins. That makes 46 points for Team 1. The score is 46-37 in favor of Team 1. Good job, Carla Jenkins, goddamn. All right, next question. Who was the first Puerto Rican fighter to win titles in 5 weight classes? Once again, who was the first Puerto Rican fighter to win titles in 5 weight classes? Once again, who was the first Puerto Rican fighter to win titles in 5 weight classes? I'm seeing Cotto. Wilfred Benitez. No, sir. Who was the first Puerto Rican fighter to win titles in 5 weight classes? I'm seeing Trinidad, Wilfredo Benitez, Wilfred Benitez. Nope, that ain't who it is. Like some of these questions, like when we did them hoes the first time, they didn't seem like they was that hard because I got people like Lawrence Williams down there killing that shit. But all right, we got Amanda Serrano. That would be Carla Jenkins once again. So Carla Jenkins, she got 14 points now. That makes 47 points for Team 1. The score is 47-37 in favor of Team 1. And that shit crazy because Team 2 got out to a big lead in this shit. But that's Amanda Serrano. Good job. Next question. Who defeated Shakur Stevenson at the 2016 Olympics for his second gold medal? And this bet not be hard, man. Who defeated Shakur Stevenson at the 2016 Olympics for his second gold medal? This was goddamn me recent. Look at the alien talking about Tank Davis. Man, are you saying that shit trying to run me hot, man? You trying to rattle my cage? Talking about Tank Davis, bro. Are you fucking with me right now? Alien. God damn, man. Hell no, it ain't no Tank Davis, man. That motherfucker ain't even go to the Olympics. All right, Xavier the boxing there, he right above you, Carla Jenkins. She got the full name, but all I needed was a last name, so that's Xavier the boxing nerd. That would be Robert C. Ramirez. So hold on, 1, 2, 3. He got 17 points. So that makes 48 points for Team 1. So the score is 48-37 in favor of Team 1. Next question. Who was Cuba's first world champion? And just give me the nickname. Because I don't recognize his real name when I see it for some reason. So just give me the nickname. Who was Cuba's first world champion? And like I said, give me the nickname. Because I beat and saw the nickname and kept it moving and got fucked up in my count. So just give me the nickname, man. All right, BP got it. That'll be Kid Chocolate. BP, that's 2 points for him. That makes 49 points for Team 1. The score is 49-37 in favor of Team 1. Good job on that shit. Next question. What fighter killed Davey Moore in a boxing match? Once again, what fighter killed Davey Moore in a boxing match? Once again, what fighter killed Davey Moore in a boxing match? I think this is probably like one of them intermediate type questions. It wasn't Sugar Ray Robinson. All right, Xavier the boxing there got another one. That'll be Sugar Ramos. So Xavier the boxing there, he got 1, 2, 3, 17. He got 18 points. That makes 50 points for Team 1. So the score is 50-37 in favor of Team 1. Good job on that shit, Sugar Ramos. Next question. Who was the first Mexican world champion? It was nicknamed the Celtic Mexican. Once again, who was the first ever Mexican world champion and was nicknamed the Celtic Mexican? The Celtic Mexican. Who was the first Mexican world champion and was nicknamed the Celtic Mexican? J Dog talking about Canelo. This man crazy as a motherfucker. St. Cruz and talking about Lopez. Who is Lopez? I don't know who Lopez is, man. Who you talking about specifically? Frank Sparty talking about Juarez. No, that ain't his name. They coming back with them Juarez too. No, that ain't who I'm talking about. Who is the first Mexican world champion that was nicknamed the Celtic Mexican? J-Dog said, my bad, that's Irish. Your little redhead stepchild, man. Is able to box there talking about Shaw. I don't know who Shaw is, bro. That ain't what I'm talking about. I don't remember where I got this question from. Who was the first Mexican world champion that was nicknamed the Celtic Mexican? I might have saw this shit on like a documentary or something. I'm always watching that shit on YouTube. Once again, who was the first Mexican? All right, he say Smith. That would be Solomon Garcia Smith. So that's Xavier the boxing nerd. That makes 19 points for Xavier. That gives us 51 points for Team 1. The score is 51-37 in favor of Team 1. Good job on that. Solomon Garcia Smith. Next question. Vasil Lomachenko was tied with what fighter for winning a championship in the fewest amount of fights? Once again, Vasil Lomachenko was tied with what fighter for winning a championship in the fewest amount of fights? Again, Vasil Lomachenko was tied with what fighter for winning a championship in the fewest amount of fights? He's able to boxing there say Tanaka. He gave y'all a chance to beat him in one. Rigondeaux, absolutely not. J1 Pro, that's your guess on that one, Sugar Ray Robinson? All right, Carla Jenkins got it. That'll be same sack man Zirin. Goddamn. So that's 15 points for Carla Jenkins. That makes 52 points for Team 1. The score is 52-37 in favor of Team 1. Good job on that shit. Okay, next question. How many first round knockouts does Deontay Wilder have as a professional? Once again, how many first round knockouts does Deontay Wilder have in his professional career? And you know what? This would have slipped me up. See, he's able to box there. You got it at 20. I would have said 19 because I forgot about Dominic Brazil. You know what I'm saying? So that's 20 points for he's able to boxing nerd. That gives us 53 points for Team 1. So that'll be 53-37 in favor of Team 1. Team 1 went on a goddamn tear in this motherfucker. All right, next question. Who is the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion in history? Once again, who is the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion in history? Xavier the boxing there got another one. That'll be Ali. Boom by it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he got 21 points. So that'll be 54 points for Team 1. The score is 54-37 in favor of Team 1. Okay, hold on. All right, next question. What fighter won the gold medal at middleweight in the 1976 Olympics? Once again, what fighter won the gold medal at middleweight in the 1976 Olympics? Mir talking about gold shit. He a bad motherfucker. We got a few hard hitters that be coming through this bitch. I don't know where they was at tonight, but goddamn Xavier the boxing there, he's damn sure holding it down. Carlos Jenkins too. Natural too, while he was here. Once again, what fighter won the gold medal at middleweight in the 1976 Olympics? Right X champ got it. That'll be Michael Spinks. Appreciate that initial too, champ. You ain't have to do it. Appreciate you, goddamn B. That'll make 10 points for Rod X champ. That's 55 points for Team 1. The score is 55-37 in favor of Team 1. Michael Spinks, good job. Next question. Who did Sugar Ray Robinson kill with a single left hook to the head? Had a dream about killing this motherfucker. Once again, Excuse me. Who did Sugar Ray Robinson kill with a single left hook to the head? Mir said, "Damn, I said Spinks." Champ. So what? Hold on. Let me get that shit straight. Okay, I got to take this from Rod to Champ. Cause I got to take that point from Champ, and I'm giving it to Mir. And I got to take this point off of Team 1 and put them back down to 54. Give a point to Team 2. So that'll make 38. Hold on. 38 to 54 in favor of Team 1. Okay, my bad. Okay, so that question is a Jimmy Doyle. That'll be Xavier the Boxing Nerd. He's the first one I see with it. Okay, so Jimmy Doyle for Xavier the Boxing Nerd. So that gives him 1, 2, 3, 4. That gives him 22 points. Now we up to 55 points for Team 1 again. So the score is 55 to 38 in favor of Team 1. Okay, next question. According to Wikipedia, who was the first ever welterweight champion? Once again, according to Wikipedia, who was the first ever welterweight champion? Once again, according to Wikipedia, who was the first ever welterweight champion? All right, Xavier the Boxing there got another one. That'll be Patty Duffy. So he got 23 points. That's 56 points for Team 1. The score is 56 to 38 in favor of Team 1. Good job on that. Excellent. Next question. Who did Henry Armstrong defeat for the welterweight title? Once again, who did Henry Armstrong defeat for the welterweight title? Who did Henry Armstrong defeat for the welterweight title? All right, St. Cruzan got that one. That'll be Barney Ross. St. Cruzan, where you? That's a point for St. Cruzan. That'll be 57 points for Team 1. So the score is 57 to 38 in favor of Team 1. Good job on that, Barney Ross. Next question. Who is the first black lightweight champion? Once again, who is the first black lightweight champion? Pugilism and politics. What's up with it, man? We almost done, but I'll put you on Team 2. Pugilism, politics. Who was the first ever black lightweight champion? BP got it. That'll be Joe Gann. So that's 3 points for BP. That's 58 points for Team 1. The score is 58 to 38 in favor of Team 1. Good job on that shit. Next question. What current fighter is moving from the prospect ranks to the contendership ranks and is a 7-time national champion? And y'all don't be laughing at my English. God damn it, that ain't my language. What current fighter is moving from the prospect ranks to contendership and is a 7-time national champion? I had to slip a little one in there. All right, Xavier the Boxing area got it. That'll be Devin Haney. So that's 24 points for him. That made 59 points for Team 1. The score is 59 to 38 in favor of Team 1. Devin Haney, absolutely. Next question. Who is boxing's first widely recognized lightweight champion? Once again, who is boxing's first widely recognized lightweight champion? Once again, who is boxing's first widely recognized lightweight champion? Xavier the Boxing Nerd say Duran, J-Dog say Lewis. Both of y'all wrong on this one. The alien Roy Jones Jr. I'm talking about lightweight right now, not light heavyweight. Who is boxing's first widely recognized lightweight champion? J1 Pro Da Vinci say Levine. I might not should have asked that question, man, because I have seen both of these names in 2 different places. I don't know if I should go. I'm gonna go ahead and give that one to J1 Pro Da Vinci because I have seen both names. The name that I'm looking for was Jack McAuliffe. That's what I was looking for. But I have seen Kid Levine also, J1 Pro Da Vinci. So I'm gonna go and give that one to J1 Pro. I probably shouldn't even ask that fucking question. I see, look at Carla Jenkins. She came back with the George Kid Levine. I'm gonna give that one to J1, man. What team is he? He is on team 2. So that's 5 points for him. That makes 39 points for team 2. So the score is 59 to 39 in favor of one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to scratch. I ain't gonna ask that one no more. That's fuck. All right, next question. Who is boxing's first 2-time lightweight champion? Once again, who is boxing's first 2-time lineal lightweight champion? Once again, who is boxing's 2-time lineal lightweight champion? All right, he's able to box there. Got that one. That would be Joe Gans. And that makes 25 for Xavier the Boxing Nerd. That gets us up to 60 points for Team 1. So the score is 9 to 60 in favor of Team 1. And this is my last question. Who did Henry Armstrong defeat for the featherweight title? Once again, who did Henry Armstrong defeat for the featherweight title? I done said that shit so much. I be trying to get it drilled into us though, man, about that about Henry Armstrong. Who did Henry Armstrong defeat for the featherweight title? I do not see it. He's able to box in there talking about Sammy ain't got. No, sir. I called myself going out on the easy question. Y'all already know it. Welterweight, Barney Ross. Lightweight, EB, Lou Ambers. Now, who did the motherfucker be? All right, Xavier the guy. That'd be P.D. Salon. So there's Big Xavier the Boxer. He got 26 points. That makes 61 points for Team 1. So all right, that's the end of it. So Team 1, they definitely won 61 to 39. The person that win the most, that's gonna win the 50 bucks is Xavier the Boxing Nerd. He got 26 questions right. And then the person that wins the second place is gonna be Neutral Natural. He got 20 questions right. The MVP of the losing team. And Carla Jenkins, you did good. You didn't get the cash out though. Xavier the Boxing Nerd and Neutral Natural are the two motherfuckers that's won the cash prize. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, good job. Good job, everybody.
My bad. I said my bad. I didn't mean to interrupt you. What'd you say?
No, I was saying that was a good job. That was fun. They came back from 15 down.
Them motherfuckers came back, huh, man? I had told him. I said when Xavier the Boxing there came in, I was like, man, that's a hard hitter. That motherfucker, he ain't gonna come to play. You know what I'm saying? For a bit, he got 26 of them right. He said, damn, and I thought I was doing pretty bad. Well, I mean, I guess compared to some of your other performances, because like I think on the last one you might have got 27 questions right, and we didn't have as many questions as we did today. You know what I'm saying? But you had Lawrence Williams to contend with that day. But yeah, that motherfucker did his thing, man. Xavier the Boxing Nerd, he'll get the 20, he'll get the 50. My bad. And Neutral Natural, my man Gaines PP, he will win the 25.
Hey, Neutral Natural, shoot me your email so I could find out how you want us to send you your earnings, man, your winnings. I got Xavier the Boxing Nerd. I'm gonna reach out to you and let you know when it's on the way.
Yeah, that motherfucker, Neutral Natural said his phone was running hot, so he had to leave, so he ain't even up in here. So we're gonna have to tell him. He might not even know he got second place.
Yeah, if I see him later on or something, I'll let him know.
If some of y'all, if one of y'all see that motherfucker in the chat or something somewhere, man, tell him he got second place. He needs to holler at Marlo.
Yeah, tell him I just need his email as soon as he can put it in the video. Mine's is Marlo's Corner 59 @gmail. Appreciate y'all. Y'all can send that to me. I'm gonna get it to you, Xavier.
Yeah, we're gonna get you taken care of, man. Well, hey man, shit, we done did what we came to do. We saw, we conquered in this motherfucker, huh?
Yes, sir.
Well, shit, I'm ready to go ahead and get my ass pumped together, man. I definitely appreciate y'all coming out and participating in this. I know we had a little bit of technical difficulties and shit earlier, you know what I'm saying? I got knocked off the whole stream and everything. But hey, we got it together like Mayweather and put it down. So definitely appreciate y'all, man. If you haven't already hit the like button, you know what I'm saying? We'll catch y'all on the next one, man. I ain't gonna talk to you to death.
Yeah, for real. It's always fun, man. And that was definitely a first, man. A good game. That was like a basketball game or a boxing match or something. But you know, always fun hanging out with the fam, sharing knowledge, you know, enjoying each other's company. Until next time, you know, it's always love. Hope you have a good night. But until next time, don't forget to tell them haters and trolls, the fuck out my gym.
You heard him.
Peace.
Yeah.